That didn't say it now. Get Danny on there.
Glass and set your job when you not make out music. Water their doctrine, burst the wall out the prophecy. The sequel philosophy claiming yourself the father. 21st century Pharisees.
I had to say what I'm labeled. Yeah, I do it after. Yeah, I just do it after. What up? What up? What up? We back again. Hey, we back again. We're doing a little hot seat Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully some people tune in tonight. Want to be asked, if you want to ask us some questions tonight, you can ask some questions. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this as a reply back to some things that we've been going through. You know what I'm saying? If you guys been on the channel the last couple of months, y'all been knowing, y'all been seeing some of the lessons and been aimed at some people in particular. Well, for the whole body, but some things been said, some things been going on. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't right. And so we're here just to reply. And if you so desire to ask us some questions while the feed is going on, yeah, you're more than welcome to do so. But over this has been going on for over a year now. Some things have happened at the camp that we was formerly associated with. And let me put this disclaimer out here. In no way, shape, form, or fashion am I talking about or trying to talk down about this one particular camp. With the exception of the camp, the individual camp that's here in Memphis. The teacher here is on one. So, some things been said about me, been said about my family, and some other people that have recently left the camp. Hey, since we don't believe in that wearing fringes is sin, since we believe in reading the Apocrypha, that we all going to the lake of fire.
Right. That's laughable claims. Those claims are laughable to begin with.
Right.
Go ahead.
And so not only are they laughable, but I call them remedial, meaning they retarded. And the person that said them were the people, two in particular, that have said those things about me and my family, about the other people that have left. They retarded. It's just simple and plain as that. And hey, I don't plan to be before you long. I know the young lad got some scripts you want to go over and everything, but you know what I'm saying? It's time out thinking that for y'all to start thinking that y'all the only person gonna get in the kingdom. It's time out for y'all thinking that if ain't nobody rolling with y'all, they ain't gonna make it to the wilderness or to the kingdom. If that's the case, everybody that was in the truth or kept the commandment before the IOG, they ain't gonna get in if you're gonna think on that way. And everybody since then that ain't a part of your camp ain't gonna get in if you think in that way. You see what I'm saying? So it's time out for the foolishness, man. And just because somebody leaves your camp or leaves, don't fellowship with you no more, that ain't mean they left the Most High. The teacher down here even told me, hey, the first time I left, because me and my wife, we left the first time we went back trying to reconcile. The first time he gonna tell me, oh, well, you leave, the Lord gonna get you. Nigga, y'all ain't got no monopoly on salvation. Y'all camp ain't got no monopoly on salvation. You see what I'm saying? So for you to make those type of remedial retarded statements is just that. Remedial and retarded. Had another Jake gonna tell some brews down in Alabama, if they don't get baptized over here, then when it's time for us to go to wilderness, they gonna have to leave them alone. Man, who is you? It's just, in family, it's been going on for over a year now. The young lion got into it, one of the elders at the class one Saturday over the fringe thing. Right. And to be honest with you, not saying it because he's sitting here, But he spanked dude's ass with the scripts, simple and plain, and he got any feelings about that. You know what I'm saying? Then, even after all this, and I'm just giving y'all the backdrop of why all these lessons are coming in, because even when we try to shut it down with the word, stuff keep coming back. And we keep hearing more and more drama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We leave it alone, some more drama pop off. Now me and my family going to the lake of fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, because we ain't rolling with them, because we teach out the Apocrypha, we going to the lake of fire. And anybody that seem to, listen, look at our lessons or will agree with some of the things that we teach, they going to the lake of fire according to some of the people that talk to us.
Exactly.
So it's foolishness, it's retardedness, and it's just out and out folly. And I'm tired of it. I know the young lion tired of it. I know a lot of the brews and she brews that go to their class, they tired of it.
Yeah.
Because see, one thing about it, man, when you start having a mindset like what y'all got, that's almost culture. Because you trying to control people and put fear in people, not the fear of the Most High, but the fear if they leave this one particular body of believers, that they gonna be out in the dark.
Right.
And man, that's foolishness, man. That's foolish. And why can't we separate and go our separate ways and be at peace?
Yeah.
Why we gotta go through all this foolishness and folly, and y'all gotta be talking about people and condemning people to the lake of fire and acting like, and y'all, the very law that y'all say y'all keep, y'all transgressing them. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense what y'all saying. Then a lot of stuff y'all saying, man, and I hate to be redundant, but it's remedial. It's retarded. The stuff that y'all saying is y'all trying to make people believe, man. And y'all, excuse me, I got a little sinus drain, but we're gonna work through this thing.
And if you was this, I want to
go ahead, bro.
If you was blameless in the situation, why do you have to try to change everybody's perspective of somebody else?
Right.
If you was blameless, you wouldn't have to say anything.
Right.
You understand? Like y'all nobody there that's involved can go back and say we said anything, because when it popped off, we shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
We shut it all the way down. We wouldn't talk. We cut communication off.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, neither one of them can point fingers at us out the scriptures and say what we did wrong.
Right.
You understand? So you mad without a cause, and we all know what the scriptures say about that.
Right.
You in danger of hellfire.
Right. And so you mad because we have a different understanding of the scriptures than you do. Not so much even the Apocrypha, but even with the fringes thing. Y'all saying, it's a sin to wear fringes. I don't agree with that. And I've told them brothers on that several times. I ain't saying that fringes is necessary, but I know wearing them ain't no transgression of the law.
And that's where you're going off at. When you start making up sins because you don't like the way some Israelites roll that wear fringes. So now, you know what I'm saying, you want to push that is transgression of the law. And I asked the elder point blank, we had a discussion, like, just show me. I didn't come to the brother proud. You understand? Right. I caught him when he was by himself. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, just show me where, you know what I'm saying, in the scriptures where it say fringes is transgression of the law. Just show me in the scriptures. It say 2 witnesses. The first reply, his mouth was a proud, arrogant reply.
Right.
This Negro told me, oh yeah, I'm finna whoop your head with the book. And I just came asking the question. You see what I'm saying? So it started from that discussion. We went back to the room. You know what I'm saying? I was asking him a bunch of questions, point blank questions. He couldn't answer them.
Right.
But he wanted me to answer all his questions. So I got frustrated and I got loud with the elder. And we both had it out after that. Then we calmed down and apologized. Matter of fact, I called him the next day. I picked up the phone.
Right.
I picked up the phone. Right. To make sure it was all good. So if anybody wondering, you know what I'm saying, we didn't follow the protocol. We didn't have the sit downs. We didn't have the meetings. Right. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody get on here talking about, well, y'all ain't following protocol. Y'all got to go to y'all. Look, we done already done all that. It's past that. It's time for the rebuke to come down. That's what it's time for. And if y'all can't hear us, let us know.
Yeah, and And even after that, you know what I'm saying? Even after that situation had arisen, there was some other things that had arisen, you know what I'm saying? With the feast committee and all that. We bypassed that. And so the brother called me with me and a young lion. And to his very word, and I would say this in front of the Most High and adjure him and anybody else that asked me if I'm lying. The brother said, hey, man, and we weren't even on this subject at the time.
Right.
We weren't even on the subject of the Apocrypha. This was what had happened with the fringes thing.
Right.
But we was talking, and we had a good little talk. And the brother said, hey, man, I know y'all, you and your son do a lot of reading. Ain't nobody up here reading like y'all. And he said, I read the Apocrypha. Yeah. And he said, did he not say
yes?
That?
We had a meeting upstairs.
Right.
It was me, Garvin.
Yep.
Me and my pops. It was us three. And he sat down from across us. What'd he say?
He said, man, I read the Apocrypha. And there's a lot of scriptures in the Apocrypha I can use in my life.
Yes.
But Bowie don't want it taught up here.
Yes. But then he'd get behind the rostrum on Shabbat and speak down and throw salt on it and on us. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Which one is
it? And so just give you some more background on that, you know what I'm saying? After that meeting, they asked me to come back and teach. And so let me rewind for 1 second. Okay. So we was in the truth before we got to the IOG.
Right.
All right. And been in the truth. We had our own YouTube channel before we got there.
That's right.
We was already teaching and had a following before we went to the IOG Memphis camp. You understand what I'm saying? I was content doing what I was doing. They asked me to teach. And you know why they asked me to teach? Because they went on YouTube, saw my lessons on YouTube, and asked me to be a teacher there. I didn't go to them and ask them to let me be a teacher there. They came to me and asked me to be a teacher there. So fast forward past this meeting we just got to talking about, which was early last year. Yeah, early this year, late last year. So we began, me and my son began, to be enlightened and just, really, because when we first got into the truth, I bought the Apocrypha. I didn't read it much. And he and I discussed it off and on. And I just told what I used to tell you, chew the hay, spit the straw.
That's right.
And so some you don't understand, then hey, put it to the side, go back, fast, pray. So we began to say, hey, man, it's time to bring some of these truths out because, hey, this will help all people because it's helping us.
Right.
So I'm saying all this to say this. Now they came back to me several months after this incident, after the first couple of incidents, which was maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, and said they want me to sit down because they don't like the Apocrypha taught at the class. Okay,
and he wasn't teaching it at the class.
And that's what I'm saying. I was not teaching it at the class, and nobody could even say that I talked about it at the class.
Nobody can say that. Or me. I had matter of fact, I had been. Let me make this point.
Right.
Because everybody seemed to believe that I left after we had the little blow up about the fringes. No, I had been stopped coming before any of this popped off.
Right.
I had been stopped coming because for one, the Most High was dealing with me on some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get into some stuff that I knew that they weren't into, like the Hebrew language, like the lost books. He was showing me some stuff on that.
Right.
So I slid away. Didn't cause a scene. I just slid away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's people there that can testify to that. Brother Aaron, he was asking about me for months. He had been asking about me for months.
Right.
And a couple of more other people can testify to that. So I just want to get that clear. I didn't leave because we had a discussion that went left about the fringes. That ain't why I left.
Right. But, yeah. And so, again, me and my rear, we pulled back for a little while, and then we came back. But even when I came back, I was not teaching. I had stopped teaching the first time we pulled because I started seeing a whole lot of different things. I discussed with some of the brothers up there, and I discussed with my son, my wife, my rear. And so I pulled back, and I said, I don't feel like, what I'm saying, because of the situation, I don't feel like I need to be a teacher up there. So long story short, when me and my wife came back to the class, they approached me again to start teaching again. Right. I didn't ask him, can I come back and teach? He said he wanted me to come back and teach. We had a discussion on one of the feast days. And he said, hey, man, I need you back on your post. And I said, hey, bro, I do whatever I can. You know what I'm saying? But the thing, like I say, the things they didn't want taught up there, wearing fringes, I did not talk about up there.
Right.
The thing they didn't want talked about up there or taught up there about the Apocrypha, I didn't teach up there. But like I told him and the other elder who I had a meeting with when they so-called set me back down for teaching Apocrypha, I said, look, man, I'm a grown ass man. You ain't gonna tell me what I'm gonna teach on my show, on my platform in my house. And that was that on that. So they didn't kick me out of the class. They just told me I couldn't teach no more. But me knowing this Jake, how he is, and that he was gonna be talking to me and about me through his lessons on Saturday, right. And I was already hot because I've been knowing this joker for the longest. And I know what type of devious narcissistic mindset that he had. You see what I'm saying? How he manipulates people and how he got them jokers, his lap dogs up there. Right. Me knowing how he is, it was best for me to just go ahead on leave before something jumped off on the Saturday because I know how I am. Because I've already told him once in the presence of another what I want to do to him the first time all this stuff jumped off. Yeah. So other than having that type of bad blood on the Saturday, having that type of scene on Saturday, I just took my family and we just bowed out. And I'm gonna say this before I get started in Scripture. I'm not saying this because I want to come back to the Israel God. And I'm just being truthfully honest. I'm not. I love my brothers and sisters up there. I miss a lot of brews up there. A lot of great people that I miss fellowshipping with, miss talking to. I'm saying this because the office that's up there now is corrupt. It's been corrupt. Yeah. It's been corrupt for a long time.
Since before we got
there. Before we got there, before we started going to that class regularly, people was telling us about this guy before we joined. Before we even joined. I'm talking about before we stepped foot in the door. The first time, people were, man, watch it. And it's been that since we were there, and it's still going on now to this day that we go. It's still people like, man, dude, steady doing it, dude. And so it's time out. And I'm gonna say this here. I am tagging a bunch of the brews from the other camp in this lesson. Yes. Because it's high time that this foolishness stop. It's high time that somebody do something. You know what I'm saying? Like when the elder from Chicago first called me, I was not in my right mind. I'm talking about fuming.
And to be honest, bro, we could have ended you. Right. Like we could have been like just completely blew the whole situation out the water if we wanted to. Right. Like even with this video tonight, like, bro, you need to keep your mouth closed. You and Ronnie Nelson should keep y'all mouth closed. Right. Because, bro, y'all condemn two elders to the lake of fire for nothing. Right. Y'all don't have no scriptures on that. Nope. Where the scriptures at? Y'all got y'all white robes? Nope. What Israelite on this planet has the authority to send another to the lake of fire? You got a white robe hanging up in your closet, Ronnie? Nope. Garvin, you got one? Nope. I don't think so. And all because I don't think so. And all because our knowledge or levels of knowledge is different. Right. Because you don't understand this book and what's in this book. And I'm gonna say this. When they so-called having to meet with me, sitting me down for reading this book or teaching this book on my platform, not at the class. Right. Because his very words to me that I was causing confusion because I was teaching about. Now, if that's not remedial, that's retarded statement. And so we're gonna read a little bit about what doctrine is, and if we teaching a different doctrine. Because I think over the last 3-4 months, right, a lot of our lessons we've been dealing with the Apocrypha, teaching out of Apocrypha and on the Apocrypha. And I dare any one of you, whether you be an elder or whatever, go back on them lessons and find one verse that we read out the Apocrypha that contradicts anything in the 66. I'll put my house on it. I'll put my check on it. Anything you want to put on, I'll put my life on. You go back and go through that with a fine-tooth comb. History too. And go back and I dare you to find one script that we read out of this so-called Apocrypha that had one verse that was contradicted to anything in the 66. You ain't gonna be able to find it. Because here's the other thing. I'm gonna let you talk in a minute. The last statement was that the question was asked, who took the Apocrypha out of the Bible? And the reply was the Roman Catholics.
And his reply was, exactly, that's why they transgressing the law. That's retarded.
Right.
If the books was in there, and everybody know they were the original 1611, everybody know these books was in there.
Still in the original 16.
And it's still in there.
Now,
but
let me make this point. The copy that you read from every Shabbat is not the original copy. First of all.
There you go.
So get that straight first.
Right.
The original had, and I have yet to hear any naysayer that say they don't read it. I have yet to hear y'all explanation on why the books was in the original in the first place.
Right.
I have yet to hear that explanation.
They ain't got no explanation.
I have yet to hear it.
Because we can go back further in history to the first translation. We can go further back than 1611.
Come on, man.
But we ain't gonna go there. But anyway, what I want to say is this:
that's a dagger.
If all y'all teach, and I like I said, I was a member there for over 5 years, so I know the teaching. I was a teacher there for over 3.5 years, so I know the teaching. If all y'all teaching is that don't trust nothing the Roman Catholics say or do, if they took the books out, why would you have a problem with somebody going back and reading them if they was already there?
Right. And if you gonna base what sin is based off what the Roman Catholics do, the Roman Catholics use Genesis to Revelation. Why don't you put that down? Huh? If we just gonna base what sin is based off what the Roman Catholics did to our script.
What the brother right there saying?
Who is that? He said, if there are no contradictions, why use it? What if there are no contradictions? Why use
because it's script. Okay, ain't no contradiction in the 66. Then why use it?
Right.
I mean, if that's what you asking, bro. If that's what you asking, if it ain't no contradiction in the 66, why we gonna use it then? Just throw all of it out.
That don't make no sense, bro.
But see, what I've learned and what we've learned from studying, it's extra details in here that's missing out of the 66 that you don't get unless you do go in here and read.
Right. And the 66 gives you an overview of everything.
Right.
And the lost book give you a blow by blow. It fills you in on what the scriptures didn't.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's all they do. And then we never got on camera and said you have to read it.
No, sir, we have not.
And nobody there can say we ever said that. And if they do, they lying. Nobody can say that. We never said you have to read it. You need this for salvation. What we was addressing, can I address how those videos even came about anyway?
Go ahead.
Okay, so back in July, it was some brothers. It was out as far as I remember. It was Ronnie and Bro Terry. They was on Facebook discussing the Apocrypha, and they was basically saying, it wasn't true. It's a book of magic and all this woo.
Right.
So I come in on the post, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if any one of y'all bros want to sit down and chop this up, let's do it. Everybody kept, you know what I'm saying, basically saying, well, no, we ain't gonna sit. So Terry commented on the post. He said, well, bro, I honestly believe that this is something that needs to be discussed out in the open because everybody want to know what's going on. And I dare you to, if you see this video, I dare you to say I'm lying. I got the screen. I still got the screenshots to all the posts in my phone anyway, just in case anybody want to say I'm lying.
Right.
Or anybody just so happen to come down with a case of amnesia. Okay. So that's what he said. So I said, I said, okay, I'll do a video then. So we go by, put the stuff together, we get on there. You know what I'm saying? I see day after the first video drop, bros back on Facebook throwing slick shots. All this Negro, he know a little something. He proud now. What? But Brent, say that to me first. Don't run to Facebook. That ain't how me and the Israel operate. If you felt any type of way, you got my number. Right. Terry, Ronnie, I don't think he had my number. I asked communication with him before any of this, when me, you and Josh was on the phone, when Josh called me. When you on three-way, I asked communication with you after that. So I hadn't talked to you for months before all this happened. So if you gonna lie and say that you tried to reach out and talk to me, that's a damn lie. That's a lie. But anyway, that's how the lesson came about. He basically asked for it. He said this is something that everybody want to know what's going on with it. So what is that then? What you want me to do then? Go back and forth on Facebook? Right. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Men in Israel, men, not male figures.
Right.
Men of Israel don't get down like that.
No.
We have nothing to fear. We have nothing to be afraid of because, hey, if we brothers, bloodline brothers, from the nation of Israel, from the southern tribe of Judah, which everybody over in this Western Hemisphere, that's where we from. We don't get down like that. We ought to be able to sit across from the table and discourse. But because your beliefs and your small thinking or knowledge was challenged, you got in your feelings.
Right.
And you, let me calm down. I was about to say something. You chose to go the female-ish route.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You chose to go the female-ish route. And I'm going to tell all of y'all's brothers something. And everybody know who I'm talking to. There's teachers up there. And one brother I got mad love for. I'm severely disappointed in y'all. Because no one man should have y'all quaking in y'all boots like he got y'all quaking in y'all boots. No one man should be able to control y'all. But that's the plan and the ideal of a narcissist.
Right.
And that's how he get down. And he's so, and I'm gonna say this here. This brother talked about something. Everybody in that class.
Everybody in his crew. All y'all that hang around him.
He didn't talk bad about it.
He didn't say something negative about all y'all. And it's facts. I dare him to say we lying. We got witnesses lined up. Long as Winchester, I dare you to say we lying.
And matter of fact,
on anything.
As a matter of fact, some of you said in the presence of some of you other brothers when you other brothers wasn't around. But so y'all know we ain't lying.
I mean, come on, bro. So, bro, you wrong. You know you wrong.
And the day long.
You know you wrong, bro. You know you wrong.
But you know, if y'all want to stay up under there, and that's cool. I mean, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. I'm gone. Been gone. But I'm tired of all of the side talking. Yeah. See, that's another thing. Everybody want to claim they come from the streets, this, that, and the third, and they this, that, and the third. They tough, this, that, and the third. But you doing, and I'm trying to keep my tongue. You doing woman-ish stuff. And if you really was a man about any of it, forget about the scripture. If you really was a man about any of it, y'all put y'all feet up under my table several times and broke bread with me. You know where I live. You got my number. That's right. See, that's the other part about it. See, it's been a whole lot of talking going on since we were gone. But when I was coming up in there every Saturday, y'all wouldn't speak to me. But y'all want to talk all that fat mess when I was up there eating. Because y'all know what it is. And then I'm going to say this here. How can you call yourself my brother? How can you call yourself a teacher of Israel, a teacher of the gospel, and you done had your feet up under my table multiple times, eating, breaking bread with me at my house, hanging out with me multiple times, hanging out, going to eat that and third, and then all of a sudden, because I have a different understanding of the scriptures, I'm outcast. I'm going to me and my family going to the lake of fire. Right. And anybody that deal with us going to the lake of fire.
Right. We're going to hit some scriptures on that too.
Oh, I'm going to hit that in a minute.
That's your second time actually condemning me to the lake. Because when we had that fringes discussions, I looked you in your eyes like a man and asked you point blank. So are you telling me since wearing fringes is transgression of the Most High's law, that I'm going to the lake of fire for wearing fringes? Y'all know what this man told me emphatically twice.
In my presence.
He was standing right there. Yes. Yes. So y'all, I'm saying, since when did you assuming the role of Christ now? That's what you're doing when you send somebody to the lake, because you still a sinner.
And especially when they ain't transgressing no law.
Is your spot in the kingdom sealed? That's the only way you can be able to do something like that. Did the Lord appear to you in a vision and show you a white robe and say, Garvin, your spot sealed, running? Did he do it to you?
And most of y'all niggas ain't even running y'all own household right, man. So how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's your first ministry is at home. Your first ministry is at your house. In the book, you can tell if you can't rule and run your household right, how you gonna run the household of God?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all out of order at the gate. They slept with 3 or 4 women in the same class. Got a few more hanging on the string just in case. I know about that too.
Looking at
I know about that too.
Half naked women on Shabbat.
Right after you get off the roster.
Bruh, you need to keep your mouth closed.
Right after you get off the roster, you get in the van on the way back to Memphis. Now tell me I'm lying.
Bro, you see, and like I say, when you open your mouth and start condemning people to the lake, you done went too far. You done went way too far. Because ain't none of us got that authority.
Appreciate you, brother. What's his name? LaDon Malone.
Yeah, LaDon Malone.
All praise to the Most High. All praise, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. We doing what we can do, bro.
We just gonna address this, bro, and dead it, bro. That's all that is. We just
I can't say I'm a dead it, man, because every time we try to let it go, this Jake keep opening his mouth.
But that's all right, because after we rebuke, and then it's in the Most High's hands after that. We hadn't rebuked. We hadn't sat down and took the time out to do this, and this is long overdue, if you ask me.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this here. I got a beloved brother, but now I ain't gonna mention his name. He know who I'm talking about. He was on the show with me. No, man, I'm disappointed in you, bro.
Yeah.
Because the way he did you one second, and how he been doing you, you know how this Negro is. And the book say, man, you strike a hand with him and agree with him, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna partake of his punishment, bro.
Yeah.
We done read that over and over again in Scripture.
Yeah.
And y'all dealing with an unclean vessel. You see what I'm saying? He condemning people to the lake of fire. You know, like I say, when I left the first time, I'm sorry,
sister.
My
Hey, forgive us. Please forgive us.
And then you really gotta forgive your older elder, because my eyes bad. I can't read.
I ain't got no excuse, sister.
My bad.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, you know, every time somebody leave there, man, his first thing is talking about the Lord gonna get him. For what?
Yeah.
We ain't leaving the Lord, we leaving around you.
Right.
Just because we leave that class, man, don't mean we leaving the Most High.
That's right.
We was doing this before we got there, while we was there, and we're gonna continue to do it when we go.
Right.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
And I wanna bring this up. I wanna address this running character.
Get him, please.
Now, I know, you know what I'm saying, much stuff that been said about me from this cat. Bruh, because I just know the type of person he is, right? So this guy he actually been calling across state lines to two bros. You know what I'm saying, that I got love for. I tagged one of them in here. You know what I'm saying? Bro called across state lines talking about us to them. Now, mind you, we don't talk to these brothers on the phone regularly at all.
Brother called me out of the blue. I was headed out of town. I was sitting in the airport going out of town, and the brother called me. Ain't never called. We communicate through Messenger or liking each other's post.
Right.
But he ain't never picked up the phone and called me. This brother felt the need because he said he getting tired of dude running us down. Right. And this nigga ain't never stepped to us one time. So you a coward.
Yes.
Because you know what'll happen if you step to me wrong too long.
Yeah, he already know.
But you call no call. Go ahead, bring me in the brother your speech, man. But yeah, go ahead.
You good. So you know what I'm saying? My first thing, I was heated. So my first thing, I called both of the witnesses. We was on the phone. Then so one of the witnesses, I said, bro, call him, bro. Because they talk to each other regularly. So I said, bro, call him because I ain't got his number. So I confronted him like a man. All us was on the phone. Two witnesses, bro. They can confirm everything I'm about to say.
That's right.
The bro called me and my partner Wolves on the phone. I asked him a point blank question. I said, bro, you sound upset. Are you upset because the people from the class are watching our videos? Because that's what it sounds like. Bro straight up told me, yeah, that's why I'm mad. And if I'm lying, y'all, my right hand up to the Most High. I'm not lying about none of this. I can get two witnesses that can confirm.
Yep.
So if that don't tell you if that don't tell you why they mad at us, that it's more than just us teaching the Apocrypha, then you don't want to see it. You blind. That's obvious envy. That's obvious jealousy. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. But when you ask a bro a point blank question like that and he tell you something like that, what is that? What is that?
And he said when envy and strife are
there's every evil work.
Every confusion and every evil work.
Bro called us wolves. You know what I'm saying? And then he made it seem like we was trying to take people away from the congregation. I said, Negro, like he said at the beginning, like, bro, we had to follow him before the Israel of God.
Thank you.
And with the Most High permission, gonna have one after. So that's not what we was trying to do at all.
Bro, let me tell you something. All praise to the Most High God. All praise to the Most High God. We got one lesson on there right now. One lesson alone got over 23,000 views on it. One lesson.
Right. It ain't 23,000 people that go to the Israel of God in Memphis.
So what
are you talking about? Man, and that ain't no bragging. That's just to prove a point.
I think all praise to the Most High.
That's just to prove a point, bro. Like that ain't what we was trying to do. And people, we weren't going up to people. Man, did y'all see our lesson?
Yeah, we don't do it like somebody else do every time y'all drop.
Right.
Ain't how my lesson. Nigga, you taught the word of God. Who cares how they like it if it went away the way you wanted to go? Everything, man, how they like that, man? You think they like that? If they didn't, they did. The Spirit hit them, it hit them. If it don't, it don't. Because on that same token, we got lessons that on here that probably ain't got 60 views.
Right. All praises to the Most
High. All praise, them 60 people got edified.
Exactly.
But you worry about how you grinding and shining every time. You see what I'm saying? And man, look, it's time out for that food. And I would think, and I'm talking to my brothers and sisters who I love at the IOG Memphis. I'm going to say it one more time. Make no mistake about it. When y'all going to get tired of that garbage? Because you got all kind of stuff going on over there. Folks bringing butcher knives up there on the Sabbath day because they got to argue the previous Sabbath day with somebody.
Man, all type, and this going on your watch, bro. You going to be held responsible for this,
That's it.
bro.
You got folks getting up there getting married. They just slept with somebody 3 weeks, a month prior before they married somebody else. You got fornication, adulteration going around. And told you not to do what you did anyway. All kind of folly and foolish. And you wonder why folks leave or why you wonder why the Spirit. Man, it's two young brothers that play basketball, right? They come down there, they playing, I can't remember who he played, but they come fellowship every now and again when they in Memphis. The brother he said, man, every time we come to Memphis, we don't even like coming to class. It's a different spirit. He said, they've been to other classes with the IOG.
Right.
He said, man, when they come down to this class in Memphis, they just a bad spirit off of them. And these brothers don't come down here all the time just when they in town on summer break or whatever, they ain't playing ball. He said, man, every time we come down, he said, man, it's just a bad spirit down here, man. These young brothers in the truth. But see, you think everybody else in the world is wrong when you right all the time. It don't work like that. If everybody that's in the same faith as you, 90% of them ain't got nothing good to say about you, nigga, it's you. Okay? Let's just keep it 100. And I'm gonna say this here. Every elder and the folks that's watching this feed right now that go to IOG Memphis, tell me if I'm lying, I shut up. Almost every elder that come down here from another class want to know why the attendance so low all the time. Now, if it's been going this low all the time, who the common denominator? Because see, I'm gonna say this here. The comment was made. They keep every time somebody come down here, they want to talk about the outreach team. That brother that's on the outreach team doing all he can do. The outreach team can bring 100,000 folks up there, but if they ain't staying, they ain't staying. The outreach team ain't got nothing to do with them leaving. Right. And I was on the baptism ministry. I was one of the teachers up there. I done seen plenty of folks get baptized, but I don't never see them stick around. So it ain't got nothing to do with the outreach team. So y'all stop dogging that brother too. Because that brother go out and he do what he got to do before class and everything else. I'd have been out there with him. So it ain't got nothing to do with the outreach team. Stop dogging, putting that jacket on that brother. Maybe it's something else going on up in there. Because the outreach team can go get 100,000, like I said. But if they don't stay, is it the outreach team fault? Hell no. I'm done.
Let's get to the scriptures.
Let's get to these scriptures. The first thing I want to do, bro, is read this definition. I'm going to read it. It's the definition of a heretic. Because that's what y'all claiming we are.
Right.
Y'all claiming we a heretic. A heretic is a person believing in or practicing religious heresy. Some synonyms for the word heretic is a dissenter, a nonconformist, apostate, unbeliever, idolater, or heathen. Now, we ain't teaching no other doctrine.
No.
We teaching some books that y'all don't like to be taught for whatever reason. But it's the same doctrine. And we done proved that. You seen all the lessons. And we're going to read a little bit more about that now. The first place I want to go to, TJ, is to see if we teach another doctrine.
Who's this Rashad cat, man? Dude, I believe that's one of them Jakes probably under the fake name that's a coward.
Man, look, I don't care who, bro. If you got anything to say,
nah, he gone.
Yes, stay gone. But here's my thing is, bro. If you got a problem, go back and look at the video. And if you want to meet with us and go to sit across the table and chop doctrine, let's do that.
That's one of them Negroes under a fake name. That's all that is.
Man, look, be a man.
Right.
Be a man, be a brother, sit down across the table and bring your book, bring your soul. But I know most of y'all niggas so dull, because I used to be up there with you. And I know a lot of y'all niggas so just dull. Y'all only teach what y'all been taught. Y'all ain't did no reading, no studying, no digging, no script for yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
If that Negro ain't taught it to you, nigga, you don't know. Simple and plain.
How could you want to be a part of a construct like that?
Right. And then I was asking me and him, man, how much y'all read? How y'all get that, this, that, and third? Because I ain't leaning on no man, waiting on no man to tell me jack.
And then, bro, we always been willing to sit down and just discuss things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why all the slickness and the
envy and strife,
the envy and the slick hating and the slick dissing? What's up with all that? Like, when everything was all good, we ain't never come off as brothers that acted like we was better than y'all or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that it kind of make me wonder if all this was already there.
It was because and everybody that know me and my family know we did many arms. And we ain't bragging now. I'm saying we did a lot of arms, D. A lot of arms, D, because we feared the Most High and we loved our brothers and sisters. So we ain't never had no animosity toward nobody.
Still don't.
Well, I'm hot up under the collar because all the foolishness is going on.
Yeah, I'm mad at the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I still got love for a lot of them brothers and sisters up there. Let me say that.
But some of you Negroes need to stay the hell away from around me.
Some of you Negroes in the leadership especially.
And I'm gonna say it here.
Y'all need to
Memphis is a big town, but Memphis is small. We real cross paths one day soon. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that where it is. 2 John, bro.
2 John.
2 John, the 1. Ain't but one chapter. 2 John, the 1. All the way to the back. Because they say we teaching another doctrine.
Right.
We gonna prove through the scripts that we ain't. And I ain't gonna be before you long. I know the young lion got some stuff he want to get to. I'm gonna feed you real quick. 2 John, read 9 and 10. What do it say, man?
Whosoever transgressive and abideth not in the doctrine of Hamashiach.
Okay, that's key. Whosoever transgress and abide not in the doctrine of Christ.
Right.
In the doctrine of Christ now. Go ahead and read.
Have not God.
Have not the Father.
He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he have both the Father and the Son.
Did you hear that? So if you can't prove through the reading of these scriptures, through y'all so-called downplaying of this Apocrypha, that we taught a different doctrine, because we showed you through all the lessons we wasn't.
Right.
And we need to sit across the table and show you again. We can show you again.
Like this, we show Yeshua in the Apocrypha.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We show it's inspired divinely.
Right. We showed that.
We show
it wasn't
lining up with history. We show it wasn't witchcraft.
Right.
So all that's in the 66.
And we also show that a lot of the writers that's in this book is in the 66.
Yeah.
Showed that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for us to teach a different doctrine, we gotta
right,
we gotta say that Jesus is not the Christ, or Yeshua is not the Messiah.
That's right.
We gotta teach that you ain't gotta keep no law. We gotta teach that the first day of the week is the Sabbath, not the 7th day of the week.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Sunday, yeah.
We gotta teach everything contrary to this book that's in this book for us to be teaching a different doctrine. Now I'm saying it again. Go back and prove that we taught a different doctrine. Because the last thing was we didn't add it to the book.
Yeah.
So we go into the lake. And we're gonna read. We're gonna read the quote that he quoted, and then I want to see if y'all go back and look at them lessons or see cross table from your brother and see if we added or took away from the book.
Yeah, and then another thing, like if you just on the this for people, if you just on the sideline, just peeping both sides, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like I want to ask the question, like how are you? It's a rhetorical question, like how are you judging the matter? You know what I'm saying? Are you just have you listened to one side, whether it's us or them, which it ain't about choosing side. I'm saying how you judging the matter.
Right.
You listen to them, what all they had to say about us without hearing our side first and just ran with it? Or did you hear everything we had to say without hearing them and just ran with it? Or did you hear what these brothers saying, hear what we saying, and then you can come out, you can make your conclusion based off that. And then the main thing you should be looking at, like who bringing the scriptures out? Like who bringing the scriptures out? Like
no say.
Our claim was that this is you know what I'm saying, the inspired word of God as well.
Right.
The Apocrypha.
Right.
We went and proved that. We brought scriptures out. We just didn't come out and say that. We weren't just come out selling wolf tickets. We brought scriptures, 5 hours worth of scriptures at that.
More than that, when you look at all the others,
them Negroes ain't came out and brought not one. That they might have got something off the internet and read it, but they ain't brought no scriptures out. They ain't went into the 66 showing verbatim, okay, this why this scripture in the Apocrypha false, because it say this right here in Philippians. And so on and so. Ain't now one of the Negroes done it. So if you just on the sideline watching, like how you judging the matter? That's all I got to say about that.
If you are judging, you judging it unrighteous.
Right.
And the Most High got, hey, he said the end is looking for you when you do that. He said, and then pride come, when pride come, and then it come a shame.
Right.
So, hey, read that 10 for me one more again.
If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither be him God speak.
So we gotta have the doctrine of Christ. Now we finna find out what the doctrine of Christ is. Go to 1 John 2. We're gonna read 2 and 22. All right.
1 John 2 and 22.
Yep. 1 John chapter 2, verse 22 through 24. When you get it, go ahead and read. Yeah.
Who is a liar but he that denied that Yeshua is Hamashiach.
Have we denied the Christ?
Nope. We went in prophecy and showed you him in the Apocrypha.
We ain't denying no Christ, so I don't know where you getting another doctrine from.
Right.
We ain't added to the book, and we ain't took nothing out of the book. Go ahead and read.
Whosoever denied, he is antichrist that denied the Father and the Son. Whosoever denied the Son, the same have not the Father.
The same have not what?
The Father. But he that acknowledgeth the Son have also the Father.
So, hey, just because you ain't got the measure we got, the Most High ain't blessed you yet, or may not bless you with that understanding, don't mean we ain't walking in the same faith, bro. Right. So you can kill that about a different doctrine. Continue to read.
Let that therefore abide in you, which you have heard from the beginning.
From the what?
From the beginning.
From the beginning. And we can go in here and show the creation.
Right.
Go ahead.
If that which ye have heard from the beginning shall remain in you, ye also shall continue in the Son.
Yes, sir.
And in the Father.
And in the Father. John, now go to the Gospel of John. Okay. Go to the Gospel of John 7. Now I'll tell you what, before you do it, go to Matthew 5 and 17. Right. Go to Matthew 5 and 17 real quick. Matthew 5 and 17. We're going to read 17 through 20. When you get it, go ahead and read.
You said what
Matthew
verse?
5, start at verse 17.
Okay,
and read 17 through 20.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Now, we've been teaching the law. And he said, so we following the doctrine. He said he ain't come to destroy the law, right?
Right.
We've been teaching the law, right?
Right.
So how we got a different doctrine? Go ahead and read.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Now, here go the key. Here go the leading that 2 verses going to be key. Go ahead and read.
For verily I say unto you, to heaven and earth pass.
Right.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled.
So, go ahead and read.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so,
yes, sir,
he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
How are we doing it? We ain't got a different doctrine.
Nah.
Because all we keep telling you, we not only, we did just like our Messiah said, like he finna say in verse 20, we done took it up a notch. We teach not only the letter of the law, we teach the spirit of the law.
Right.
Read that next verse. What did it say?
For I say unto you that except your righteousness exceed the righteousness of the scribes.
You Levitical priesthood kind of cats. See, unless your righteousness exceed the ones that was teaching the law, because they kept the letter of the law.
Right.
They was all up on how you had to dress and diverse washings, and you had to be there on the Sabbath day, had to be there on the feast day, but they still ain't getting in the kingdom according to Yeshua.
Right.
See, this is where we differ right here, bro. This is where the whole difference being right here. And I done quoted, we done read this scripture over I don't know how many times, but I'm trying to nail upon home. Start it over and finish it out again, bro.
For I say unto you that except your righteousness exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
I didn't say that. So I ain't condemning you to the lake like you condemn me and mine to the lake. Yeshua said that.
Mike, you can't hear us, bro. Try
Well, yeah.
Try
make sure that volume.
We on
make sure that
Facebook
volume
too,
turned up. Hold on, let me see the volume turned up. Yeah, the volume up.
Volume turned up.
Yeah.
Check this right here.
Check what?
Boy, we wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click them buttons. See if you can click them buttons.
No.
Can y'all hear us now on YouTube?
Somebody put up a 7 in the room.
Yeah, put up a 7 up in YouTube.
And you on the YouTube, you can hear it. Somebody give us a 7 and you can hear it on YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know they gonna
somebody got to be here because they making comment.
Well, she put the ear up there, so I'm.
Oh, hey, YouTube might be tripping, y'all. You know, they don't want this truth out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that Jake that was on there was Rashad.
Yeah.
But hey, we on Facebook. Go to What the Book Say Radio. Go to What the Book Say Radio on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they tripping.
Right.
But anyway, now the last play I'm gonna go to make sure we ain't teaching another doctrine, brother. Now we're gonna go to John the 7th. Go to John the 7th.
John 7.
Yeah, John the chapter 7.
If anybody listening on Facebook, if you can hear us, put a 7 up.
Yeah, hey, somebody put a 7 up in the room.
Make sure we can be heard.
On the bottom there.
Let me turn my phone off. He said he's gonna turn his phone off and back on. The sister says she can hear us.
Okay. Yeah, somebody put up a 7 in the room. It might be your phone, bro. 7 and 16, man.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Check this Facebook.
Yeah, go ahead. Go scroll down. Should be scroll. Hold on, let me do this here. There you go. Okay. Full tribe in the building. See you out there, bro. Full tribe in the building. Ezekiel Israel. My boy. That's my guy.
So they can hear us.
Ezekiel Israel in the building.
So they can hear us.
Yeah, so we can be heard.
All praise
to the Most High. All praise.
Big bro, if you can't hear us on YouTube, we on Facebook.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Go to John the 7, man. And we're gonna pick it up at verse 16, and we're gonna move to the next subject. John 7 and 16. We're gonna read 16 through 19. What do it say, my young brother?
Yahushua or Jesus answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine.
It's not who?
Mine. But he is that sent me.
Yes, sir.
If any man will do his will.
If he do what?
If any man will do his will.
Yes, sir.
He shall know of the doctrine.
Yes, sir. So, hey, if you ain't doing the will of Hamashiach, then you ain't got the doctrine. Not us. Yeah. The ones that's doing his will. Because we doing his will. You know how I know we doing his will? Because we out here trying to uplift our brothers and sisters, not tear them down.
That's right. We
ain't out here trying to be Lord over the Most High's heritage. We trying to build with them. Right. You see what I'm saying? We ain't trying to control what happens in. Woo, boy, I almost said, hey, man, sit your ass down somewhere. Because you wrong as the day in law. You need to just go and sit yourself down. And you keep pressing me, partner. I'm really going to put all your stuff out there.
Yeah. Yeah,
keep pressing me
because it really ain't fair. It really ain't fair to the brothers and sisters that's there, and it's brothers and sisters, man, that's there, that's hungry,
right?
That want the word,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But the consensus around there is, man, I feel stuck,
right? Ain't nowhere else to go.
Ain't no,
these not just the young folk, bro.
Yeah.
It's the older brothers who've been
Right.
there for 10, 20 years.
Right.
Man, if I had somewhere else to go, I'd be gone.
Yeah.
But his probably gonna be, well, go on, let him leave. That's your answer. You won't be a shepherd.
Right. We're gonna read something about
That's your answer. You won't be a shepherd.
We're gonna read something about that. We gonna, cause you dead wrong for that mindset.
Go ahead, where you going, bro?
Let's go to Ezekiel 34 about that.
Okay.
Let's go to Ezekiel 34. So this the mindset of the leader in this place. This is his mindset.
Where we going, bro?
Ezekiel 34.
We're
gonna read 1 through 4.
All right.
No, 1 through 5.
Okay. And the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus said the Lord God unto the shepherds, Woe be to the shepherds.
Whoa, that's a warning shot. That's like somebody taking a pistol out and intentionally shooting a bullet right past your ear,
right,
just to get your attention.
Right.
He said to the shepherds, those who stand up and teach this word,
right.
He talking to us.
Right.
Whoa. But he talking to a certain group of shepherds with a certain mindset.
Right.
Let's see what type of shepherds he talking about here. Go ahead.
Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flock?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I ain't taking away from the brother. The brother that put in some work. You know what I'm saying? But
it don't stop there.
But the scripture talk about when a man that's supposed to be a man of knowledge and wisdom, a little folly taint your whole reputation, bro.
Sure will.
You know what I'm saying? You bro, for you to be an elder, like you really not walking circumspectly.
I was just about to say that.
You can't stomach being asked hard questions. You don't like being wrong. Can't nobody ask you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing.
You can't be reproved.
You can't be reproved. That's not becoming of an elder. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Ye eat the fat.
Right.
And ye clothe with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed.
Right.
But ye feed not the flock.
You see, you kill them that are fed, so those that are fed or those that know a little something or those that you may feel threatened by, and we ain't in competition with nobody.
Nope.
You kill them off. Go ahead.
The disease have ye not strength.
You see that? It's people in your congregation dealing with lust, marital issues, need counseling, need help.
And you let it go on.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, what is really going on? What is Memphis? Memphis is the second camp that they opened after Chicago, ain't it?
Yep. All the other camps have surpassed this one.
And
I wonder why.
And numbers, and it's always the numbers is always deep on the low end.
I wonder why.
Why is that? Why is that?
The common denominator.
Is it could it be because if the head is bad, the body is bad?
Yes, sir.
Why is it that it's so many stories of why don't this brother go here no more? Well, you know, he got into it with old boy. Well, why don't this sister go here no more? Well, he didn't got into it with old boy. Well, why don't this sister go here no more? Well, she was with him, then he slept with her, then broke her heart, then that. I mean, bro, all this go on in your watch, and y'all response to it was, well, they go on in every camp. Man, like y'all ain't in the spirit of rebuking that.
Man, and they both of the elders said that.
Both of the elders.
I asked them about all that. When I asked them about all that, that's what they respond. They go on in every camp.
That's the mindset of the leaders in this place. And when somebody leave, let them go. Oh, okay, we finna read something about that. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read that 3 again.
Go ahead.
Ye eat the fat, ye eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock. The disease have ye not strength, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away.
Oh, so now I want to bring this point out. Now, if y'all feel like we lost for doing what we doing, the brotherly thing would do is to come holler at us.
Right.
Let me come help my brother. If y'all felt so strongly that we going astray, But now y'all want to beauty shop gossip. That's what y'all
come on, bro.
Beauty shop gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Over here in the corner talking about us instead of y'all felt like we was falling off. Come holler at me, bro.
Right.
All y'all got my number.
And like I said, so much talking about y'all love. How many times when we sit down and broke bread together?
Right.
But
you broke bread, drank.
That's it, bro. But hey, ain't damn when y'all try to go get that which was driven away.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's crazy. It said, neither have you bought again that which was driven back, Negro. So that's your responsibility.
Right.
Ain't no let them leave. Per the scriptures.
Right. He got him on Saturday and said that.
Yeah.
Several times.
You finished that verse 4?
Neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have ye ruled them.
Yeah, and when you rule with unrighteous judgment, that's force and cruelty. When you tell a brother that he can't partake in the Passover.
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, see, this what they're not that. Yeah, see, people don't know this stuff.
And lied on the head teacher in Chicago, like, yeah. Now, let me say this right here. Let me interject this. Now you gonna tell him he can't take the Passover at the class, right? Right. Because he learning from somebody else or whatever. Really, what all really was, he spanked your ass on those fringes. Like that's where that came from. I already know that, but hey, I maintained my composure tonight. Just told him, hey man, dude said you can't take it.
And it was all good.
And it was all good. But let me say this here. Now that class on the Passover is jammed to the hip. It's folks I ain't never seen before in my life. You don't know what doctrine they up under, but you let them take the Passover. You know this brother that sat over his house. He done been over your house.
Contradiction, hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite. Now, all them folks it's standing room on up in that sanctuary. The only time it's standing room on is on the Passover because you got Hebrews from all the tri-state area come down there and taking the Passover. Right. You got all them folks up there. You don't know who they is from Adam. You don't know what doctrine they under, what teaching they under, but you let them take the Passover. See, that's a hypocrite. See, that's the kind of stuff be going on, don't nobody know about. Yeah. But he'll throw the head teacher Chicago name out there quick. Yeah. He said.
Yeah, no, he ain't say that, Negro. And then what again, you want to assume the role of Yeshua. What feast day, like how do you have the authority to tell somebody they can't participate in a feast day that you did not ordain, right, Negro?
Right. Right.
Who do you think you are?
Exactly. Puffed up, proud, a little leaven is the whole lump. And Ezekiel read why they don't want to talk? Because they saw a dove, brother. They ain't got no scripture based on this right here. They can't come with no thunder. None of them. And we ain't just talking about the one, we didn't challenge brews from all over the country.
Right.
We ain't just talking about these Jakes here.
Y'all like the only ones that don't believe in the Apocrypha.
Hey, man. But hey, proud.
Right.
Where I'm going, bro.
Y'all just been the ones that's been doing all the slick talking.
Shut your mouth.
And we done finally came out and addressed it. That's all that is.
That's all it is.
Skip down to that verse 10.
Verse 10. Thus said the Most High God, behold, I am against the shepherd, and I will require my flock at their hand.
You see that? I'm going to require my flock at their hand. You are responsible,
right,
for the things that happen with the flock.
So all the ones you told to leave and they left, that's on you.
Yes. And if that's going to stay your mindset, bro, you need to repent. Well, you got some more scriptures?
I ain't finished reading that to you.
Finish reading that 10.
Yeah. I will require the flock at their hand, and cause them to cease from feeding the flock. Yeah. Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore. I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them. Now, I want to address this right here. Now, we didn't establish that we ain't been teaching on another doctrine. So that's one bird down. We're going to go to another bird. I got two scriptures I want to read. Have we added to the book? Because like I said, those are remedial comments. That's retarded. Yeah. Go to Deuteronomy 12 and 32. Go to Deuteronomy 12 and 32. I'm going to read that one verse. What do it say?
What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereunto nor diminish from it.
Now, didn't he tell us to preach the word, be instant in season, out of season?
That's
All right, go to Revelation 22. He said, don't add thereto or diminish y'all from.
Right.
Because this way he went and took one of the bruhs, gonna tell her we add to the book. That don't even make no sense. We didn't write damn word in this one or in this one. So how we add to?
And then look, check this out. I'm gonna show you another, just another something to think about. Now, the head teacher of this organization, and if that's what, and I ain't got no problem with them teaching that. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of respect for the head elder.
Yes, sir.
A lot. Don't get me wrong now.
You should talk to him almost every day.
Yes, sir. Like bro, I used to call him a lot and ask him questions. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what he wanted to teach, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. But how could a man stand up there and endorse his book? You know what I'm saying? Because he say, in my line, he say all the time, the Lord called me to write this book. Right. But then he'll tell you, don't read some
that was around hundreds of thousands years for him.
Like, and I ain't dissing the elder at all. I'm just saying that's a contradictory statement right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's contradictory right there.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Go to Revelation 22, 18 and 19. What did it say?
18 and 19. For I testify unto every man that heareth the word of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, y'all shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
Did you hear that? So if we add there too, if y'all add there too, we take away from, y'all take away from. You know what you got coming.
Right.
So why would I want to put myself in that position, knowing these scriptures are in here?
Right.
Why would I do that, knowingly do that, put myself in that position? Come on, bro. Yeah, and then you saying the Roman Catholic took it out, then hell, I'm going to go read it because evidently it's something that they don't want me to know.
Right. And them my damn enemies. Come on now.
Straight line enemies.
Come on now. And bro, we got beloved bros that if we dare get on this camera and teach something off, they on our ass.
They gonna check our ass quick.
Like, bro, like that. Them the type of bros we hang around.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and they
not get on here and say something wrong.
And they watching everybody.
Show live. Get on here and say something wrong. They gonna call you up, like I told my brother Shaul in North Carolina.
Yes,
man, he gonna get up. Hey, T, what's up with you, man?
Yes, they gonna holler at us, bro.
Better not go around and say nothing that's contradictory.
But that's how we get down.
But see, we don't get in our feelings. Because guess what? We know how we come about it. We gonna be better.
Yeah. And that's the worst case scenario. If you wrong, if anything, you're gonna be more sharper after you get corrected.
Right. But y'all,
you know those
female-ish tendencies can't be wrong, don't want to be wrong, can't be made to be wrong.
Right.
That's female-ish.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it clean for the respect out of my brothers and sisters.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? But y'all get the point.
Yeah.
And if you got a problem with it, y'all been in this door. Y'all know what it is. Y'all got the number. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with it now, if you just want to do that.
Right. What's the next?
You finished at 19? Finish at 19.
All right, I'm gonna pick that back up at the beginning.
Go ahead.
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy,
yes, sir,
y'all shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city,
yes, sir,
of the things which are written.
So then you ain't gonna get in.
Right.
See, and I'm gonna say out of the prophecy of this book, because when that was penned, when that right there was penned, this was right here was in the book.
Exactly.
See, you ain't dealing no Rudy Poops. When that right there was penned, okay, this was in that book when it was penned.
Yeah.
So we didn't take it out and we ain't added it back in. We just reading what's there.
Yeah.
Understand that. I got one more thing I want to address. Conduct. Then I'm gonna let you have the flow.
Okay.
Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19, bro.
Nah, if anybody, this is not a head. My head is not covered. It's wrapped. The crown of my head is not covered.
Right.
It's a difference. Covered means throughout.
The crown of your head has to be covered.
Yeah, so my crown is not covered. It's just wrapped.
Leviticus 19, bro.
Right.
Excellent point. Leviticus 19. Read that 13 through 18. Then we're gonna go to the Sirach.
19, 13 through 18.
Yeah.
All right. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
So you done rob your neighbor. You done rob him of his word. And doesn't he say that in that Jeremiah? Those who stole my word, everyone from his neighbor. You done stole the word from him, partner, because you done set a brother down out of the ministry that was trying to be part of the work.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
Yeah. It says, thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind. But thou shalt fear thy God, for I am the Lord.
Now you done did that spirit, because you done told them brothers that you calling lying and them telling them we transgressing the law. You putting the stumbling block in front of them folks, man, because they ain't got to understand it. And I done heard you say this. You will know enough scripture where you can twist it and folks won't even know. Now tell me I'm lying, you said that. Tell me I'm lying, you said that.
This the type of guy that y'all
nigga, you said, don't play.
This is the type of guy y'all dealing with, man.
Go ahead and read.
What verse was I at?
Go read that 15.
15. You should do no unrighteousness in judgment.
There we go again. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor.
My teacher said.
Nor honor the person of the mighty.
But he the head teacher.
But in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor.
In righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor.
Right. Y'all, so far, we didn't pick through everything y'all have said, bro. Y'all don't even have no script, no cause to be condemning us to the lake. So that's a false witness. You see what I'm saying?
False balance.
You know what I'm saying? And you angry with your brother without a cause, you in danger of hellfire.
That's bro.
I mean, come on, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all should really zip your lips. Just zip it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the can of worms, we can keep it open.
Please. Do yourself a favor and shut your mouth.
This is a warning, like, bro, just stop while
do you a favor and shut your mouth.
We wasn't saying nothing. We was going about our business. But if you keep on, bro, the can gonna stay open.
I got more bullets in the clip if you want me to shoot. I ain't done.
But bro, we just stop. Just stop all the slickness, bro. Just go about your way.
That game's so slow I can see coming a mile away, man. But read that 16, bro.
16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Don't call across state line.
Yeah.
Don't be whispering and backbite. Don't keep stuff stirred up. Thou shalt not go around as a talebearer. You got a problem with me? Come see me.
No, bro, they condemned us to the lake of fire.
So did.
When Negroes started doing that, they didn't went too far.
And then another sister that just look at our lesson. Told her she look at our lessons. She agreed with us. She ain't going to the lake.
Yeah, that you condemned two elders to the lake, bro, without a real cause.
Right.
Without a real cause. As if you got a white robe hanging up in your closet.
Right. Like
I sure like to see it.
Don't even get me started. Read that. Finish that out. Read that 16, 17. Finish that 16. Read that 17.
Neither shall thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am Yahweh.
I am who?
Yahweh.
Read 7. Look at this. What did it say?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Why?
And suffer not sin.
So if you love me, like you say you love me and my family, you would have can't seen about us.
Yeah.
If we sinning, if we take it out the book, if we doing something contrary to the book, why ain't none of y'all holler at me? They say, T-Man, you dead wrong.
You see, you put your foot in your own mouth.
See, you can't get away from these scripts.
Nah. That's why we get on. We let y'all hop on out there and run that pipe hole. Yeah. That's why. Go on, hop on out there and keep running your mouth. That's all right.
Man, I love you, nigga. I hear you talking.
Right.
Talk is cheap. He said you should not let sin ride on your brother.
You said you looked at me plenty. You said plenty times you looked at me like a son. Now, what father who looks at a young man like a son gonna let sin ride on him? A sin that you claim is supposed to be worthy unto death,
right?
Eternal death,
right?
If you love me like a son, no, Negro, don't insult my intelligence like that,
right? Narcissistic behavior.
You don't, bro. That ain't how you show love.
No.
That ain't how you show love. God is my witness, bro. I pray for y'all, bro. If I'm lying right now, may the Most High strike me down. I pray for y'all that y'all turn. I don't hate y'all, but the buck stops here. because you done went too far.
Right. Sirach, 1 verse, 7. Sirach the 7, I read. Sirach the 28 and verse 7, and I read. Remember the commandments and bear no malice to thy neighbor. Now, we just read the commandment where it told you not to bear no malice toward your neighbor.
Right.
So is it apocrypha contradictory?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll run and get something off the internet. I understood, Brother Mike. All praises to the Most High. Likewise, my brother.
Yes, sir.
and let's get something understood. Like, they'll pull something off the internet and read and bring that in front of somebody and say, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't never account for all the scriptures that do line up. What about all the scriptures in it that say basically the same thing in the 66? Why don't y'all account for those? How come y'all don't never comment about those? Like, how come y'all don't never comment about those?
Right.
And then you claim don't read the lost books. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all will run to the internet to try to disprove it. But when you want to understand it of Genesis to Revelation, didn't you go inside of it and read it to get understanding?
There you go.
But why, when it comes to the Apocrypha, you Negroes run straight to the internet?
Cause my head teacher told me not to read it.
It's like, bro, why ain't you getting the understanding of it like the same way that you did with Genesis to Revelation? It's claiming to be a part of the scripture, so why not treat it, study it, read it that way?
Respect the person.
Yeah, it's
fear.
Yes.
You scared. You ain't got a hair on your, you know what? Cause you scared of a man that bleed and breath stink just like yours.
Man, it's ridiculous too, man. That's
scared,
ridiculous, bro.
We don't come from scared. Stop. Last place. Well, 2 more places. I'm gonna read Galatians. Read Galatians 4 and 16. I'm gonna go to Sirach 12, man. Yeah, just read that 4 and 16 for me. Then I'm gonna let you have it for after this Sirach. That's all right.
All right.
4 and 16, what did it say?
Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
And we both, we gonna be in the promised land together. How can I be your enemy?
Right.
Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Like bro, we need to come up off the folly, bro. Because pretty soon the hit gonna be out on all of us.
That's it. They gonna be hunting us like rabbits.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna care about this. They ain't gonna care about nothing about, you know what I'm saying, no Negro reading the Apocrypha if he do, if he don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said earlier, we doing this because it's not fair to the people that's there that want to be there.
Right.
That's looking, that's hungry. It's not fair to them to continue to have to sit up and deal with this.
And this short lady come up in their class, man. Then came up in their class, and I done had short ladies that came up in their class, just grown now. And even some of the ones now that's still young, like, man, it's just too much stuff going on up in here. I done had one brother that was raised in their class. He don't hardly come no more. He come every night again. I ain't gonna call his name. Out there on the outreach one day, he said, Brother T, I done seen so many people come and leave. I done seen so many people get baptized, and I don't see them no more. Now, this brother was raised up in the church as a little boy. He grown now. I'm talking about all the way grown, 30 is grown. So he full grown, but was raised up in that class. He said, man, I'm sick of it, man. That's why I don't hardly come no more. Now, this ain't no isolated incident.
Right.
I promise my right hand to the Most High God, I done had so many people over the last year and a half tell me this. And I'm talking about young, old, middle-aged. Vets been there for years. It's sad, man. It's sad. And it needs to stop.
And the people, they don't deserve that, man.
No, they don't deserve that.
They don't deserve that at all.
And nigga, you can start crying if you want to. I don't care.
Bro, spur me to snotting and crying, bro. That's not becoming of a man to be constantly doing that.
Hell no.
Go ahead, Pop.
Sirach the 12, verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent? Or any such come nigh to wild beast. See, when you dealing in snakery, when you get bit yourself, anybody gonna be sad for you. One that goeth to a sinner, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who would pity? So when you get your just desert, your just due, ain't nobody gonna be feeling sorry for you, man. Verse 15. No, verse 16. An enemy. Now look at this. This for you, bro. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lip. I hear you talking.
You like a son to me.
I hear you talking.
I love you.
I hear you talking. An enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but his heart, his mind, he imagines how to throw thee into a pit. Wow. He will weep. Look, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Woo. Now, y'all tell me who that is. If I'm lying. 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. He gonna be the one that started the drama. Now you teach the confusion because you teach out the pocket, man. You got
and he ain't bring no scripture to the situation.
None.
Like, bro, you ain't bring no scripture. And then look, check this out. He hadn't even seen none of the videos, and he told him he ain't searched the matter. He ain't done none of that. And you know the beautiful thing about all this, can't now one of them Negroes stand up with a clear conscience and with a straight face and say we lying about any of this.
So okay.
And if need be, we got witnesses lined up long as Winchester.
And I would ask you to adjure me before the Most High.
Yes.
If I'm lying.
Yes, me too. Me too. Like that's how real it is, bro. Like, can't now one of them say we lied about anything we just said thus far. Now one of them. Go ahead.
And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much, like y'all been doing, and whisper much. And change his count. Oh, then he gonna look off, hide the rock, throw the rock and hide your hand.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
Don't need you. I can't be around you, bro. You snakish. Simple and plain. And I always got an excuse for why you doing what you doing, why you saying what you saying. When somebody do come try to correct you and check you, you got an excuse for it. Right. Well, I did this because such. I see this because he said such. Man, bump that you wrong. And I went over your house one day and told you wrong, and you still came up with an excuse. Tell me I'm lying about that. Your flow, bro.
All right, well, I want to go to 1 Timothy first.
All right.
Because I know somebody going to say, you don't rebuke no elder.
Oh, well, he ain't my elder. I can rebuke.
I don't consider him an elder, first of all. He's not my elder. Okay. I don't consider him an elder.
1 Timothy what?
1 Timothy 5.
All right.
And another thing, what make you Negroes think I'm supposed to be into subjection under somebody like that?
A corrupt officer.
With a mindset of I don't give a damn if they leave or not, or much corruption and fornication and adultery is going on in the church, and your mindset is, well,
they go on everywhere.
That don't got nothing to do with me. That go on everywhere. That ain't in the scripture though. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to bow my neck to a Negro like that?
No, sir.
Are you serious? But let's get this first 10. Read that verse 1.
Verse 5 and 1. Rebuke not an elder.
It says rebuke not an elder,
but entreat him as a father.
We done them steps, huh?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And the younger men as brethren.
All right, now skip down to verse 19 because somebody say you wrong for getting on this video and doing this. Well, okay, he said rebuke not an elder. That's the beautiful thing about Paul. He explained himself even more if you keep reading.
Against an elder, verse 19. Against an elder, receive not an exact accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses.
Why would he be writing this? Because this is somebody who Paul looked at as a son, looked at like a son.
Right. Timothy.
He know Timothy's young, so he might be reluctant when he see an elder going out to say something. So he let him know under the correct protocol, 2 or 3 witnesses receive accusation against the elder. And then what the next verse say?
Them that sin rebuke before all, that others may fear.
That ain't exclude nobody.
No, them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear.
Okay, and that's what y'all seeing tonight.
That's it.
That's what y'all seeing tonight under the correct protocol. That's for any of you mumble mouth Negro.
Yeah.
All right.
With that.
Now I'm addressing this condemning people to the lake because, bro, like I say, you went too far when you start doing that. Let's go to Proverbs 26.
All right.
And you want to talk down on people ministry? You called us wolves. With me, you Smooth, and Mike was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I asked you a point blank question, Ronnie. It sounds like you mad because people from the clan watching our videos. That Negro said, "Yeah, that's why I'm mad." Now, that's envy and jealousy off top. Like, what else is there? What else is there? And bro, you was constantly calling across state lines talking.
Ain't no 1 or 2 isolated incidents.
Because they had got fed up with it.
Am I lying, Mike?
They got fed up with it, bro. But you the main one that walk around all holy and pious, and it's a clown show. Stop that, man. You'd have been found out and tell me I'm lying because we got witnesses. So go and deny it if you want to. But we finna get into this scripture.
There's a word for people like you, Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
And it's called, in the polite way to call it, is brown nose.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call you with it. I ain't gonna use the street term, but y'all brothers and sisters know what I'm talking about. And to make that situation work, make that relationship work, you gotta have one that like the taste of it in his mouth, and the other one like to get his butt kissed. That's the only way the relationship works.
Hot seat Tuesday.
That's the only way. You can't have that relationship. You can't have the dynamic unless you have the one who like to taste the butt in his mouth and the one who like to get his butt licked. Now, I'm just gonna leave that right there.
Right, like, bro, you really need to chill. You know what I'm saying? With all what you deal with, you know what I'm saying, physically, like you should chill, bro. You should chill. Because the Most High, he eventually gonna come start visiting. Like visitation eventually gonna come. Like, don't think you gonna run forever getting away with this. No. Neither one of y'all.
Where we at, bro?
All right, we at Proverbs chapter 26. And we're gonna read one verse, read verse 2.
Verse 2? As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the curse causeless shall not come.
So the curse causeless, or the curse that
comes
undeservingly. You see what I'm saying? It says, as by the bird wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the curse that comes undeservingly shall not come.
Yes,
so sir. You saying you breathing threat, saying we going to the lake, and you ain't got not one scripture or reason why. Bro, that curse ain't gonna come, and just like a bird that wanders, it eventually come back to his nest. So what that means? Meaning that curse eventually gonna return upon the head of who said it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Who said it against a brother undeserving?
Right.
Because you don't have a reason to say what you saying.
Other than kissing up, sucking up.
To us or to that elder sister.
Sure didn't, bro. That was dead wrong. She ain't got nothing to do with it. Didn't have nothing to do with it.
So be careful, because that curse will fall right back on your head. And that's an eternal curse what you throwing out. And you want that to return back on your head?
Y'all boy playing with fire.
Yeah, you better be careful. You better be careful. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5.
All right.
21 through 22.
All right. Matthew 5. 21. You have heard it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill. And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Right.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, thou shall be in danger of hell fire.
So what cause do y'all have to be angry with us? For.
Because we don't agree with them.
Right. That's all. That's the only cause you got.
You can't say they teaching something contrary. That's why we ain't teaching no contrary doctrine. All you can say is because we don't teach it at this class, y'all sin it. Nigga, who made y'all judge, jury, execute?
That's what I'm
saying.
Who
can call what sin other than what's in these scriptures? Shut up. You sound remedial.
Start making up sin.
Yeah, y'all retarded, man.
Start making up sin.
I'm gonna call it what it is. Y'all remedial.
And then look, check this out. So, like I said, y'all don't have a cause as to why y'all upset at us, but y'all angry. So what do we just read? You in danger of hellfire, right?
That's what it say.
Then we read, as a bird wandering, as a swallow flying, so the curse causeless shall not come.
That we just read that.
So that curse gonna fall back on
where it came from.
If it come causeless, because y'all don't have a reason to be mad at us.
Right.
And like I said, the beautiful part about all this, can't now one of them Negroes come back and say we lied about any of this.
Nope.
Not one comment that was made.
Not one. I ain't getting myself in trouble with the Most High.
Nah.
False accuser.
Matthew chapter 7, 1-5.
Matthew 7,
1-5. Like I said, bro, y'all done went too far condemning people to the lake. That's not your job. That's not your job. You not Yeshua HaMashiach.
Nigga, you can't do the job you was tasked.
The scripture don't say we shall all appear before the judgment seat of Garvin Banks or Ronnie Nelson. It don't say that.
No.
Who are you Negroes?
Take care of your family first, then try to do something. How about that?
Y'all out of line, bro. Like I said, y'all don't have no white robes hanging up in y'all closet to make a statement like that. Matthew chapter 7, 1-5.
Judge not.
Judge not. Let's get the definition of what we talking about judging.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this definition real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is out the Blue Letter Bible.
You ain't taking care of your first ministry, let alone be righteous in judgment in that. How about that? Your first ministry is at home with your wife and your family.
And then
take care of that first.
Right. And then how is it that you supposed to be elders, but y'all not even administering judgment? Like one elder knew that the last meeting that you and him had was BS. But he didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't. Why ain't nobody in the spirit of crying aloud and spurring not?
Right. And then even that elder said he want to leave.
Why ain't nobody in the spirit of putting their foot down, stomping wickedness out? But you know why? Because Negroes is in bed with wickedness.
Yep.
How can the head speak out of lust when he indulging in lust?
Right.
How can he speak about not being proud when he the most prideful one walking around there?
Nope.
You can't ask him nothing, can't tell him nothing, can't say nothing to this guy.
Come in on a Sabbath day, man. Won't speak.
You understand? Like, man, bro, you need to stop, bro.
You need to sit his ass down, bro.
Let's get the scripture, though, man. I don't want to keep going. Let's get the scripture. Matthew chapter 7, 1-5. I'm finna read that definition.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me get this definition of judge. This is out the Blue Letter Bible.
Strong's G 2919. Krino.
Krino is the Greek word for it. It is a verb. It means to separate, to put asunder, to pick out, to select, to choose, to approve, esteem, to prefer, to be of opinion, deem, think, to be of opinion, to determine. That's what you did. Resolve, decree. That's what you did. To judge, to pronounce opinion concerning right or wrong, to be judged, summoned to trial.
Come on, bro.
That one's case may be examined and judgment passed upon it. Is that y'all job? I don't think so. To pronounce judgment, to subject censor of those who act the part of judges or arbiters in the matters of common life, or pass judgment on the deeds and words of others, to rule, govern, so on and so forth. point got across, but this is what judging we talking about in this Matthew 7, 1 through 5 right here. Go ahead.
Judge not, that ye be not judged.
Yeah.
For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged.
Oh,
And
that's the
Proverbs
same judgment you gonna be judged with. You see that? That's why we ain't tripping. I take comfort in these scriptures.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again.
That same unrighteous measure is gonna be meted unto you unless you repent. Unless you repent, and then trip off this like we ain't all this said. We still ain't condemned now one of y'all to the lake.
Right.
We know better. I'm gonna be standing there trembling just like you. And the last thing on my mind is gonna be your sins. I'm gonna be worried about all the things my black ass got to answer for.
Right. Come on with it, bro.
Everybody mindset that day when we had to, where every knee got to bow and every tongue got to confess, bro.
Come on now.
All of us is gonna be in the humble, damn near fetal position.
Cause all of your whole life, everybody gonna have their HD screens on, and their life gonna be passing before their eye, and they gonna know they're dead wrong.
So, bro, it ain't nobody place to send anybody to the lake, or to say something. Oh, he in the kingdom. We can't do that either. You got your white robe with your new name?
Nope.
I ain't got mine. You got yours?
Nah, I ain't got mine, bro. I'm trying to get to.
Anybody on the feed, y'all got y'all white robes and new names yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. He said that same type of judgment is going to be given, returned right back to your head.
Sir.
Go ahead.
3. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye?
Wow.
But consider it not the beam that is in thine own eye.
Right. So you got a 2x4 in your eye, and I got a little speck.
Right.
You worried about the speck, but you got eye booger as big as a penny in your eye.
Right.
Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around somebody else.
Yeah, for real.
That's what that scripture going
into.
Your
Own house in order.
Go ahead.
4. Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye?
That's right.
And behold, a beam is in thine own eye. Thou hypocrite. Thou hypocrite.
You know why he said thou hypocrite? Because your drawers is stained with sin just like mine and everybody else's, Negro.
That's it, bro.
You ain't in no position to stand up there and tell nobody that, especially not no elder.
Right. Right. And then gonna tell us at that same Negro mouth gonna tell them, y'all ain't gonna be able to get to the wheel if y'all come through us.
Then when we was on the phone with Mike and Smooth, bro gonna say, well, where else they gonna get baptized at if they ain't coming here? I said, nigga, what? Are you serious?
Gone.
John the Baptist was in the synagogue dunking people? No.
Yeah, and just, I told you, man, you sound remedial.
What is you talking about, bro?
Sound remedial, man.
What is you talking about, bro? Any one of them Negroes, if we lying, comment on this and say we lying.
Remedial as hell.
If you sitting back, watching in the shadows, go and show it to them. We want them to see it.
Yeah.
We want them to see it.
I'm sending it out.
Yes. Hey,
I'm sending it out.
We not doing this, ain't in no corner type deal. Look, we want this to go out. Trust me.
I'm sending it out. Don't worry. They'll get it.
Let's go to Romans.
Mofo.
Yes, sir.
Let me finish that 5.
Go ahead.
Thou hypocrite. First cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then thou shalt see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
That's right.
Where we at?
We in Romans chapter 2.
All right.
1 through 6. Romans chapter 2, 1 through 6. More scriptures on judgment.
Romans chapter 2, verse 1, and I read, therefore thou art inexcusable, old man, Whosoever thou art that judges, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself.
So we know we talking about the same type of judgment. That's talking about separating, casting a decree. You go into the lake. Go ahead.
For thou that judges does the same thing.
Wow. And he said, look, for you who judge another, you condemn yourself. You condemn yourself to the lake. That's why we went to that Proverbs 26:2. As the bird wander, as the swallow by flies, so shall the cause, so shall the curse undeservingly shall not come.
Right. Now, come on, bro. Teach it.
Huh?
That's what it said.
It said, though who judges another, judges yourself. You condemn yourself.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2.
He said, for thou that judges doeth the same thing.
Just do the same thing. And you doing the same thing and worse. You doing the same thing that you condemn somebody else from, but you doing the same thing. You doing worse than what they doing.
Right.
Tell me I'm lying. But we are sure that the judgment of the Most High is according to truth.
That's what I tell
against them which commit such things.
That's right. Go ahead.
And thinkest thou this, O man, that judges them which do such things, and doeth the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of Yahweh?
So they let you know, like, what type of mindset somebody who can make a statement like that. Like you dealing with somebody who believe if they since they sending somebody to the lake that they gonna escape the judgment for they sin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then bros was on Facebook, all on Facebook throwing shots, saying I'm proud. Yeah, Terry and running. That was y'all. I peeped, didn't say nothing. But if y'all felt like that, bro, especially you, Terry, bro, you know what it is with us, bro. Like, you got my number.
Dude got him in fear, man.
And don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I still, like I said earlier, I still got love for a lot of y'all. This ain't personal at all. If it were personal, I would have just got on here. Oh, MF, mother, that. Look, it ain't personal at all. But yeah, we gonna wax bold. We gonna earnestly contend for this faith.
Lions gonna roar.
That's right. Josh, Terry, Sister Nidra, Brother David, Brother Aaron, his family got mad love for a lot of the brews that's still there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
mad
sir.
love for a lot of them brews.
Sad that I can't see them.
Man, what?
But you scared of a man.
I can't be under no leader like that. No leader that really don't even care. The bro complain about all the time how he don't want to teach.
Right. Which he lying about that. I mean, he double talk. He talking out of both sides of the mouth.
But why even put that vibration out in the first damn place? And you got young bros watching you.
Right.
Bro, you influential up there, bro. People gonna watch you. People gonna try to fashion they walk out the your walk. You supposed to be the example.
Being judged of another man's conscience. That's the sad part. And the short leg is coming up and seeing that mess, man. Verse 4. Go ahead. Or despisest thou the riches of his goodness and forbearance and long suffering, not knowing that the goodness of Yahweh leadeth thee to repentance, but after the hardness and impenitent heart, treasures up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of God, who will render to every man according to his deed.
Right. That's when we're going to be judged. That's when we're going to be justified or condemned. At Christ's kneecaps, not none of you Negro.
Thank you. All praise.
All praises to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Acts chapter 5.
All right.
Acts chapter 5, we're going to pick it up in verse 17.
Acts 5, verse 17. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands upon the apostles, and put them in the common prison. But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison door, and brought them forth and said, Go, stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life.
Now check this out, y'all. Y'all know why they threw them into prison?
But
Because
dude,
they was teaching they didn't want them teaching certain things.
Right. Same way.
You know what I'm saying? Same situation. They didn't want them teaching certain things, but they could never go in the scriptures and show the apostles why they couldn't teach that. So what spirit have y'all taken? Because y'all said we causing confusion where y'all can't prove that.
Nope.
Anybody that watched our videos they ain't never, you know what I'm saying, shot us no questions like, bro, y'all confuse me on this. Y'all causing confusion of what y'all teach. I ain't seen it.
Man, look, the only brews that didn't call me, and I ain't gonna call the name. Every brew that I done talked to since all this popped off about this Apocrypha, every brew I done talked to or done called me with questions, and they know who they are. Ain't I answered them? Ain't I sat down and went through the script with you? And then what was the conclusion when we got off the phone? Man, that make damn good sense. That make perfect sense. So even the one that did was a little confused or didn't understand. I won't say confused, he just didn't understand it. They called me.
That's the stand-up thing to do.
Like, they called me.
That's what a real bro.
I can respect a man like that.
Yeah.
Man, this shit ain't making no sense to me. I go, hey, brother, let's sit down and rap a tape.
Yeah.
And went through, and the brothers know, we went through these scriptures, didn't we, brother? And we went through these scriptures, back and forth between these scriptures. They said, well, damn.
And then look, it's some brothers that I didn't sit down with that don't read the Apocrypha. We done went through script. And they didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I heard their reason and they heard mine. And you know what I'm saying? I thought about my reason, and now them brothers saw some things, you know, right. And they were like, cool. And look, them brothers, they still don't deal with it. But guess what? We still brothers.
Thank you.
They still, even though they got the understanding, even though they can even sit and listen to somebody teach from it, they still don't deal with it. But that don't make them my enemy.
Same way with the brothers that wear the fringes. Man, we go to the Israelite war show. Yeah. There's all kind of brews up in there.
Wearing fringes. Everybody got fringes on.
Everybody got fringes, but hey, me and my tribe stepped up in there. We didn't have no fringes up. Man, mad love was out. Yeah. I'm talking about, man, brothers like I was their cousin, they see me in 10 years. I ain't never met these brews day in my life.
Yes, sir.
And it was mad love going on up in there.
Always mad love.
You know what I'm saying? Can't wait till the next show.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? So, just cause we got some doctrinal differences, man, you ain't no reason to kill me, man. Right. Kill my family, condemn my family, man. Ain't no need in all that, bro. Y'all, that's like I say, man, that's female-ish.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Keep it clean. Where we at, man? I lost my spot.
We was at verse 19.
Verse 19. But the angel of the Most High by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, Go stand in the temple go stand in the temple to the people and tell all the people all the words of this life. And when they heard that, they entered. Did something go wrong up there? Oh no. And when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, that they were with him, and called the council together and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent to the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in the prison, they returned and told, saying, the prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keeper standing without before the door. But when we had opened, we found no man.
Now that's a chop to the whole Sadducee doctrine, because they don't believe in the resurrection. They don't believe in nothing supernatural, angels, nothing, right?
Right.
So they, which is crazy. They locked up John. I believe it's Peter and John, right? Yeah, they locked them up, right, for teaching Yeshua, for teaching Jesus. So they lock them up, and there's two guards standing in front of the cell. The cell is closed. You know what I'm saying? And he sleep, and they was between two guards.
So what?
So how if you don't believe in angels, right? If you was a Sadducee back in the day, this was a chop to your belief system.
Right. How they get out?
How did they get out with two guards standing in front of the cell, and they was between two guards with the cell locked?
Come on, bro.
Hey, they had to have been chopped.
Yeah.
They had to have been chopped. Go ahead.
Now, when the high priest and the captain of the temple and the chief priest heard these things, they doubted of them whereunto this would grow.
Yeah.
Then came one and told them, saying, behold, the men whom ye put in prison are standing in the temple and teaching the people.
Man, them folks went right back to where they was arrested.
Yes, sir.
And went right back bang. Right
Real
back
men.
at it. They didn't tuck tail and hide.
No, real men.
They went right back at it. Go ahead.
Then went the captain with the officers and brought them without violence, for they feared the people, that they should be found, unless they should be stoned. And when they had brought them, they set them before the council, and the high priest asked them, saying, did we not straightly command you that you should not teach in this name?
That sounds familiar, though. Go ahead.
And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine.
Oh, that sounds familiar too.
And intend to bring this man's blood upon us. And then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than me.
Yahoo, that's
Yahoo.
That's our mindset.
Yeah.
We not, hey,
for real,
bro, you don't run us.
You don't run us. To the side. That's all you run.
The only one we answer to is the Father and his Son.
Yo, they why hate.
That's right. Yahushua HaMashiach, also known as Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's who we answer to. That's who we look for. That's our master teacher.
Not you. Because you got bullets hanging out your nose and your breath smell like the back of the mule just like everybody else.
Right.
So what I'm scared of you for?
Why would I esteem you hide in the scriptures or your word or your breakdown of the scriptures or any man?
Right.
Breakdown of the scriptures over Yeshua.
Study to show thyself approved.
And he ain't never seen.
Right. Clown.
He the master teacher. He got the full understanding. Go ahead.
30. The most high power of our fathers raised up Yeshua, whom ye slew and hanged on the tree. Him hath God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and savior, to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sin. And we are his witnesses of these things. And so also is the Ruach HaKodesh, whom God has given to them that obey him.
Now peep this counsel of Gamaliel. Peep what this elder had to say, and he was a Pharisee.
Right.
He was a Pharisee. Go ahead.
And when they heard that, they were cut to the heart and took counsel to slay them.
Wow. So the Sadducees got cut.
Right.
Go ahead.
Then stood there up in the council a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law. Right. So this dude here, versed in.
This who Paul learned from. This who he set up on. This was his teaching. Go ahead.
And in reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space.
So this brother was very influential in the Israelite community.
Right.
Go ahead.
And said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourself what ye intend to do as touching these men. For before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught.
So he bringing up the point. Look, it's been many movements within the Israelite community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. Teach it, bro.
So the Yeshua, the sect of the Nazarenes, was his followers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All Christ followers, which was the apostles, disciples, so on and so forth. So the people were saying his doctrine was spread like wildfire. The gospel of the Messiah was spread like wildfire. So the Sadducees and Pharisees, they was hate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So Gamaliel let you know, look, he finna let you know about a couple of movements that started within the Israelite community that, you know what I'm saying, some people was rocking with it, some people was in opposition.
Right.
He gonna give you two examples of some that came to naught because it wasn't of God.
Right. There you go. There you go.
He said, but he gonna tell you, but hey, y'all, you best be careful, because if this is of God, you might find yourself fighting against God. So I say all that to say, y'all been doing a lot of talking down about what we do,
how we do
it. You know what I'm saying? And from what I see, is helping a lot of people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So be careful that you're not fighting against the Most High.
Cause you ain't fighting against us.
All our arms too short to box with him.
Sure live.
Every single last one of us.
And you gonna let jealousy and envy put you in a position where you in opposition to the Most High, man, because you too proud. Don't we read about that about Satan all the time? Don't put yourself in that position, bro, because you proud and head and high mind. You won't let you put yourself in trouble with the Most High.
Right.
Come on, man. Just shut up. Just be quiet. Verse 36. For before these days rose up Thaddeus, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined. You already read that?
Yeah, you can read it.
Okay. Who joined themselves, who were slain. And all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught.
So when the leader fell, that whole little movement stopped.
Right.
Go ahead.
And after this man rose up Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him.
Wow.
He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed.
That's right.
And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
And that's all I'm saying.
Come on, bro.
You, just because you don't agree with what we doing, don't mean you got to keep running your mouth, Jack. Keep your mouth shut.
Right. If it ain't from God, it ain't gonna come to nothing.
If what we doing is considered insignificant, not talking about nothing, look, it's gonna come to naught pretty soon.
Right.
You ain't gonna see our faces pretty soon. Everybody that comment on our videos gonna be gone. Our YouTube,
right.
this is soon gonna be gone.
Right.
So don't worry about us.
Right.
This is gonna be gone soon.
Right.
If
it ain't no good. That's right. But it's been going for 6 years now. It's been going, and we talk to brothers from Jamaica to Ireland, everywhere across the nation. The Most High and blessed.
The Most High and blessed.
So, but if it ain't of God,
it'll fall down.
It fall down. Don't even worry about. Don't worry about our little YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we just over here, in the corner with it. You know what I'm saying? Crying loud.
We ain't big as y'all, so why you worried about us anyway?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the point. Huh?
Man, I'll praise the Most High. Hey, last place, y'all. And then look, we finna open it up for questions. So if you, I heard you said.
Let me read that 39.
Let
me read that 39.
Go ahead.
But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happy ye be found even fighting against God.
And all out almost too short to box with. But after this last scripture, we gonna open the comment boards up for questions. Anybody got?
If you got any kind of question
pertaining,
young lad gonna have to read it because I'm too far away from the screen.
But yeah, anything about you heard I said this or I heard you, ask it, shoot away. 1 Corinthians chapter 5.
1 Corinthians 5.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 5.
All right. So we read.
1 through, we're gonna read the whole thing.
All right. It is reported commonly that there is fornication among you. And such fornication as is not so much as named among the Gentiles.
Wow. So this is Paul writing to the church at Corinth, a congregation at Corinth. Now, was his mindset, the hell with it? That happens in every camp. Or was Paul in the spirit of addressing the matter?
Right.
Correcting the matter.
Not in collusion.
Right. Go ahead.
That one should have his father's wife.
So it was fornication going on in the church. A brother slept with his father's wife. Paul said, look, the Gentiles don't even get down like this. These were some Israelites he was writing to. Go ahead.
And ye are puffed up and have not rather more.
Wow. Now he said, even though you got this wickedness going on, you still walking around puffed up like ain't nothing going on. Go ahead.
And ye are puffed up and not have rather more.
Wow.
That he that has done this deed might be taken away from among you. Wow. For I verily, as absent in body, but present in spirit, have judged already, as though I were present concerning him that has done this deed.
Yes, sir. So Paul was in the spirit of addressing the matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He won. Well, that happened in all the synagogues, brother. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what they say. Straight God.
Go ahead.
4. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, when ye have gathered together, and my spirit with the power of the Lord Jesus, our Lord Jesus Christ.
That's right. So Paul said, I have already judged the matter, but he said, look, all this has already been confirmed by Yeshua.
Right.
So this wasn't a judgment that he just spewed out the side of his neck.
Right.
He didn't falsely accuse a brother.
Right.
Go ahead.
Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven is the whole lump?
You skip verse 5.
Did I skip?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, to deliver such a one unto Satan.
Woo.
For the destruction of the flesh.
You see that?
That the spirit may be saved in the day of the Lord Jesus.
That's right. That's right. And like I say, man, after all we didn't put down in this video, like we ain't condemned y'all to no late, bruh. Y'all tripping. Go ahead.
Your glory is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven. Purge out therefore the old leaven.
That's right.
That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
That's right.
Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness. Whew, well, I can say a whole lot on that. Yeah. But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. I wrote unto you in an epistle, not to covenant with fornicators.
Right. And notice Paul is addressing the body.
Right. Right.
Shalom, my Cortez. He's addressing the body, right?
Oh.
So he let you know, hey, that the head need to be in the spirit of addressing these matters and rooting them out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And notice, like I say, he addressing the body. Go ahead.
Yet not all together with the fornicators of this world.
Right. So he said, look, I wrote to you, he said in the epistle not to keep company with fornicators, yet not all together with the fornicators of this world. Go ahead.
Or with the covetous or extortioners,
right.
or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the word.
Right. So he's saying, look, if I'm telling you, I'm not telling you that everybody that's a fornicator get away from. He said, if that was the case, then you're gonna have to leave the whole world,
right?
Existence, humanity, go to another planet somewhere.
Right. He talking about the ones in the assembly.
That's right. That's right. And that's the point I want to get to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of times us brews, we be so quick to hop on the wickedness that go on in the Sunday congregation.
Hell, the word.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10, 15 levels of hell popping off in our congregation, and we got the truth. You know what I'm saying? Paul telling you address inside the body first. Address those that are within.
Right.
Those that are without, they ain't got nothing coming.
They ain't got nothing to do with what he talking about anyway.
Right. Because remember, the servant that know better and don't do better, he gonna get many stripes. But the servant that didn't know better, and you know what I'm saying, he just so happened to be in that number, he gonna get beat with stripes, but not as many as the one that knew better and didn't do better. Go ahead.
11. But now I have written unto you not to keep company if any man that is called a brother.
That's right.
Any man that is called a brother be a fornicator or covetous or an idolater or railer or drunkard or extortioner, which such and one not to eat.
Yeah,
had to bounce.
Calling across state lines on drugs.
Hey, condoning fornication.
Yeah, condoning fornication.
Still got Negroes up there teaching that they committed fornication 4-5 times since they've been out the war. But I'm teaching. I can't teach because I'm teaching Apocrypha.
Yeah, but
on my show.
But we causing all the damn confusion.
Yeah, come on, man.
Stop it, bro.
Come on, man. You sound remedial.
Stop it. Stop it. Go ahead.
12.
He said a railer or a slanderer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we not keeping company with y'all. Of course not.
Right.
Of course not.
Why would we?
Go ahead.
For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within?
That's right.
But them that are without, God judges.
See,
the Sunday Christian.
Yeah. Who y'all like to beat up on all the time? You dig? Y'all quick to talk about the corruption that going on up in there. But what about what's going on up in here? Right. Adultery, backbiting, jealousy, envy, strife, murder. Like you said earlier, people bringing butcher knives to class. What else going on?
Yeah, ain't no telling. But you laughing about that. You dogging Sunday Christian now, but it's all kind of wickedness. So when you get a few Sunday Christians to come up in there, they don't stay because they come up in there and it's drama jumping off up in there, and y'all supposed to be law keepers.
Right.
So when you dog the Sunday Christian out and they finally come up in there, then they end up leaving. Because all the other wickedness that's going on over there, and y'all supposed to have the truth. But your response is let them leave. Your response is they go on in every class.
And we read in the scripture that's not supposed to be the mindset of a shepherd.
That's right, bro.
So where you get that from?
Fame.
Go ahead.
For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within, but them that are without, God judges.
Yes, sir. So don't worry about the Sunday Christian.
Right.
When you got stuff popping off, all
every Saturday
popping off under your watch.
Every Saturday,
and then what's sad, bro? You don't even give a damn. Is that fair to the people?
Nope.
Is that fair to the congregation? Is that fair to the elders that's been going to that place for years, that seen generations of brews grow up in that place? Is that fair to them now, to where they got a sour taste in their mouth about that place every time they come up in there or leaving? Bro, if you don't want the office, sit down. Let somebody else who want it take it.
Right.
Remember how the Most High dealt with Saul, bro.
That's it.
Like,
40 years, 42 years on the job.
Like, for real. Remember how he dealt with Saul. And this is me. This is me as a little brother, like, for real. Like, I'm trying to draw y'all out that fire that y'all headed to. If you don't repent. Say we lying about anything.
You can't. You can't. What do you want to say?
The only thing you can say is you might not like how we said it, but look,
don't give a damn about that.
That ain't neither one of our problems.
No, it sounds like a personal problem to me. Do something about it.
Finish that off.
Therefore, put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
And if it ain't nobody there to put that wicked person away, you need to remove yourself.
Like I said, y'all brothers and sisters sitting up under that, y'all in collusion.
Now we can open up the floor for questions. We'll take questions about anything, but if you want to talk about this situation, ask away. Anything you said, you heard I said or did, whatever, ask. It don't matter. Go ahead. We open the floor for questions now. Let's sit back for a while.
Yep.
I got all night.
And for you brothers or sisters that's on the channel or whatever that know some of these brothers or friend with them, hey, share the video.
Right.
Ask them about this stuff. Ask us about it. Hey, we sitting up here waiting. Y'all want to know what they say right there just popped up.
It said, what brought all this up? just more side. There was brother Mike. He asked what brought all this up. Just more side talking.
Right.
And what was the last straw for me was like I let it slide the first two times he did it. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you know what I'm saying, you condemning people to the lake as if you got a white robe hanging up in your damn closet.
Right. It was told that me, my family, and another sister who no longer goes to class because she likes our posts or whatever and looks at our video that we were going to the lake. We going to Lake of Fire and said if she ride with us, which she don't ride with us, but she just like our video, she going to the Lake of Fire. So it's been a bunch of back and forth. Every time we try to let stuff lay, that's what been sparking these lessons. Every time we try to let stuff lay, somebody say some more slick stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then that right there, you sitting in judgment, unrighteous judgment, because we don't rock like you rock, because you don't understand what Most High showed us and it gave us. It's something wrong with us.
Right.
And it ain't just like, I mean, it's been us because it's been going on for well over a year now. It's been going on with, because the Apocrypha thing wasn't the first thing. The first thing was the friends thing.
Right.
And not being in agreement with them on that.
And then trip off this, like everybody think I got some type of animosity because of that. Like, bro, I was defending the doctrine. Y'all ain't never seen me walk up in there with no fringes on.
Exactly. He like he walking up in the class with fringes on. He's like, hey,
y'all ain't never seen me walk in there with no damn fringes on.
Right.
This wasn't never personal.
Right.
I always came for the doctrinal issues. That's what I was always trying to iron out. And then look, it wasn't even that I was trying to get them brothers to see what I see. I was just always dumbfounded at like the cowardice, at always ducking and dodging, sitting down having discussions. Like, bro, what y'all scared of?
They sure ain't so. I mean, they
what are y'all scared of, bro?
And like you say, didn't he, me, my wife, nobody came up with no friend. We just wasn't in agreement with them calling it sin. Man.
Exactly. Because you can't read that.
And so when you disagree with these brothers on any point, then you the outcast.
And then he tried to use the priest. His breakdown was so
remedial.
For him to be an elder, it was laughable. He tried to compare the fringes to the priest garments. But if you read Exodus 29, it tells you straight up, like for the priest garments, you need somebody that's skilled in embroidered work.
Right.
So just couldn't anybody just start making no priest garments. So you comparing apples to oranges, bro.
And everybody want making sacrifices.
Right. So
I mean, what you're all about the priest wearing fringe got they were making sacrifice. The people weren't making no sacrifice.
That's what I'm saying. They don't make no sense.
But they were commanded to wear fringes. And don't get me wrong again. I don't wear fringes, but I ain't gonna tell you it's sin if you wear them.
Yeah. We don't need to get in the spirit of making up sin. Yeah, you told me I was going to the lake. I looked you in your face like a man and asked you point blank. So you telling me I'm going to the lake for wearing fringes? You told me emphatically yes. And that whole discussion, bro, you couldn't read me one scripture. We was back there talking for at least 20 minutes.
Yep.
All 20 minutes, you couldn't show me one scripture.
Nothing.
Yet you twisted your lips and still condemn me to the lake.
Yep. Now we going to the lake because we reading the Apocrypha.
Okay.
So that's what brought all this on. It's just a constant browbeating and making up of sin and condemning people in unrighteous judgment. It's always something with these cats, man. And two in particular. And both of them in my book had man love for them, and both of my book are cowards.
Point blank.
Are cowards.
I called your name. I want them to see it. Garvin Banks, Ronnie Nelson. And look, can't now one of you Negroes come on here and say we lied about anything.
Okay.
Like I say, like I say, we got witnesses that are lined up long as Winchester on everything we done bought out.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna come correct.
You ain't got nothing to come with. Only thing you can come with is humble yourself and repent, bro. That's the only thing you can do. Because like I said, the half ain't even been told yet.
So, like, and if the talking keep persisting, bro, like I said, like, bro, y'all better zip your lips. Because bro, we could have deaded the situation a long time ago.
Man, you shut your mouth up, man.
Bowie called him and he didn't pick up the damn phone. He could have ended you right then and there. Like, bro, so, like, bro, for real,
especially some of you secondary teachers. that's up under his
Yeah,
kneecap,
like real talk,
that's up there
bro.
doing stuff you know you ain't got no damn business doing.
Stop all the side. Like, it need to cease.
So you need to leave us alone with our little YouTube channel. Leave us alone with our podcast.
Right.
Let our name taste like boo-boo in your mouth and just be done with it. I promise you don't say nothing else about me and mine. If you don't say nothing against what we teaching, then guess what? I won't say nothing to you, bro.
Man, what?
I was fine before I came there. I'm gonna be fine after I leave there.
Man.
I was 10 toes down for the Most High before I came there. Gonna be 10 toes down for the Most High now that I'm gone.
That's right.
Miss some of my brothers and sisters, but guess what? That hell, that drama every Saturday, don't miss it.
Nah, man.
Don't miss it at all.
Like I said earlier, man, I even named. So, like, bro, I still got love for the Brews up in there. You know what I'm saying? This one never about us versus the Israel of God.
Nope.
Us versus this one about that.
Nope.
This one never about that.
But they made it that way because, see, when you insecure and in fear, bro, when you think somebody after something that you got that really ain't even yours, then what they say over there? Then that's how you act. That's how you act and react.
He said, what I missed, I thought everything. Well, yeah, bro, that's what we thought. You know what I'm saying? And then look, when I was the last conversation I had with Running, I told him, I said, and Smooth and Mike was on the phone. I said, bro, look, I'm finna dead it right now. I told bro straight up. I said, you go over there, you put in the work. I go over here, we put in the work. The shalom is kept. Stay out of my way, I stay out of yours, bro. But guess what he's still doing? Bro was calling them, telling them, complaining about us to them, and we don't even talk to them regularly. But them brothers got so tired of him calling, talking about us, they reached out to us and told us what was going on.
Yup. Coward.
So and I know he been around running his mouth.
But that tailbearer
and then
backbiting, that's an abomination. Right. So go lay with a man, go stick a piece of pig meat in your mouth, because both of them are abominations too.
Right. And bro, like you need to chill. Like for real. You need to chill.
If you like laying with a man, keep tailbearing. If you like shoving pig meat down your throat, keep tailbearing. He said both of them abominations.
Had a nerve to tell an elder sister she going to the lake because she chooses to watch other people's videos.
Yeah. And it wasn't even a video that day. It was just she was posting script. I was agreeing with the script that she wrote. And this nigga's I spy, like he always doing, like God got little spies out there. I spy, he was gonna go back and tell.
One of them niggas was on the YouTube channel under a fake name. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, y'all not slick.
They I spied all the time, man. And we get reports back. Just like y'all got people reporting y'all, we get reports back. We know y'all Negro I spying. But guess what? You ain't got a hair on your sack to come holler at me.
So lame.
Ain't got a hair on your sack, you won't come holler at me.
And then they claim they upset, they mad. When one of y'all gonna get mad and bring some precepts out?
They ain't got nothing to bring.
If you just on the sideline watching what's going on, like I would, if I was on the sideline watching all this, I would be like, man, who bringing the scriptures out?
Exactly.
Who got them precepts busting off? That's what I'm looking for. Not no Negro that's mad because of what his teacher done taught him, and he ain't telling you what he can read.
I ain't seen nobody do that yet.
All them niggas do when it come to this subject matter of the Apocrypha is go print off stuff from the internet. Print off breakdowns off the internet.
And I can remember one Wednesday night, brother tried to do all that internet stuff on the Sunday stuff, and what y'all tell him? Man, we don't do that, we read script. So stop printing off stuff on the internet on that and read script.
Yes, he did.
What was that?
That's Smooth. He said the sister was going to the lake for watching y'all put in work. Yes, bro. And then he not when all us was on the phone. Did I not point blank ask him? I said, bro, it sounds like that you upset because people from the class watch our video. Bro said point blank, yeah, that's why I'm mad. Did he not? That's what he said.
Clown. Envy, strife, and jealousy.
And like I said, I dare him to say I'm lying.
Man, he can't say that. Can't none of them say nothing that we say is a lie.
Called us wolves, and they called me and my pop wolves. How?
I ain't talebearing.
We ain't pulling no damn wool over nobody's eyes. Out here teaching deceit.
Hey man, and when we first did the first lesson on the Apocrypha, bro.
Right.
When we did the first lesson on Apocrypha, we were doing the outreach. And I just mentioned it to some bro. We weren't at the class or nothing. I just mentioned it to some bro.
See, true. If you on my post, if you on our Facebook, I mean YouTube page, looking at the witnesses, 2 witnesses on here, they saying true.
So there it is.
We ain't lying about nothing.
And so I asked some of the brews that was out there. You know what I'm saying?
But he said it. There's 2 witnesses right there.
Go 2 or more witnesses. Doesn't matter to be established. But I asked some of the young brews. We got to doing the outreach one day, feeding the people and everything. And I asked some of the brothers, the first lesson we did on the park. And I asked some of them brothers, man. I asked, man, and one on here now, I ain't gonna call the name. But I asked some of the brothers. I had about 4. I asked some young brothers, and I asked some older brothers. Hey man, did y'all see the legend? Y'all see anything wrong with that pocket? Every last one of them. Man, I don't see nothing wrong with y'all talking. I don't see no contradiction with y'all see. I understood it perfect. Now these brothers ain't no newbies to the walk. You understand what I'm saying? And all them brothers that was out there that day, they know I ain't lying. A couple of them on the feed right now. They said, man, I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Now, that's the long and short of it, bro. It's just the constant milly mouthing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cowardly acts.
With no precepts,
to
prove a damn thing.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to poke y'all chest out and holler about y'all to preach all the damn time. Well, bring some scriptures out.
They ain't got nothing to
bring some scriptures out. And then look, this ain't nothing we doing in secret. Like I straight tag people that still go there.
Yep.
Want y'all to see.
And don't tag a whole lot more when it's over with. We will be going to Chicago. We will be going to Atlanta. So go tell that. Y'all know where I live at. If you got a problem, come holler at your boy.
Let me see. We got a question down here on this Facebook. He said, what's the YouTube channel name?
Terrence Butler. Terrance Butler. Butler. It's on there.
If ain't nobody got no more questions, man, we gonna shut it down. Like I say, man, we did this because, bruh, we been letting them hop out there, run their mouth. We just been letting it pile up. So yeah, go keep on. Keep on running your mouth.
Right.
But, man, look here. I ain't got no hatred for nobody at that church. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still pray for all them. Pray that they turn from what they doing. You understand? And me praying for them helped me let go a lot of the anger that I did have at one point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, love is way stronger than hate.
Right.
But hey, when the rebuke got to come down, it got to come down. We didn't have to sit down. We didn't have the meetings. We didn't pull brothers to the. We didn't done all that. It's time for the rebuke to come down.
Cry loud, spare not.
That's right.
If the watchman see a sword come and blow not the trumpet, that's
right.
That man gonna die in his sin. But hey, his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. Yeah. You hear me? So hey, we guardians of the throne, doing what we do, defending this truth till the casket drop, till the casket lock, or Yeshua get back here first, whichever way it comes. If you ain't gonna stand up now, you ain't gonna stand up when the blade comes.
Love you too, my brother. Shalom.
Yeah, all praise. All praise. Salute to all my brothers and sisters.
All praises to the Most High.
That's right.
He said, wish we can all get it together because that's right, Hebrew. Look, bro, we good.
Hey, man.
We good. We out here doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
But in this kingdom business.
We ain't critiquing them Negroes ministry, none of that. Like,
I don't even look at their lessons, man. I don't even look at their lessons. I don't know what they teaching. So I ain't got nothing to say, but evidently they looking at mine all the time, looking at his all the time.
One of the readers is subscribed to our channel.
Right.
Like
they know he riding with.
Yeah.
So why are you subscribed to our channel?
His right hand man at that. Y'all know who that is.
Yep. Who the rock?
We don't watch them.
And they the rock father in Israel. So why you watching my videos if I'm teaching wrong?
Yeah.
I ain't coming to the class no more. So what reason do you have to watch my video and still talk about me? And we don't even fellowship up there no more.
Why are we still the topic of the conversation? Like what? But that's what they good at, beauty shop gossip. But y'all, we gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most High willing, we'll be back later on this week.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying,
sir.
with something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put something.
Oh, I got something. I got bullets in the chamber. People ready, locked, top ready to rock, baby. We find it clipping all time.
All praises to the Most High.
All praise. All praise.
Close up to the close up.
Honor and great glory is unto our power. The power of Abraham, Ishak, and Jacob. This your boy T Book. We back in the building. I got a young lion standing 10 toes down, feet on the damn ground. We're going to get back at y'all on the next. We're going to holler at y'all. Guardians of the throne. Hit that one. Yeah, on the old screen. Up there, right here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, hit